Yeah. You know what that show means? That sound means it's another great edition of the Thursday Night Throwdown, where basically if you have a Cleveland Indians right now, you got a chance basically for the opposite team to throw a no-hitter. One of the biggest odds that you basically see, there are three teams in baseball that all these no-hitters have been thrown against. It's Seattle, it's Cleveland, and oh, damn it, I forgot the third one.
The Rangers.
And the Rangers.
Rangers.
So that's what you're looking for. I mean, that's got your chance. The Lightning just tie it up. Yeah, baby. I got that plus 300.
Let's go.
On the Lightning when we're down 2-0. So that would be good. My father's at the game. So looking forward to it. So, all right. We got a great day. Obviously, joining me, my boy D Money, my boy Rich. We're got an NBA play. I'm looking at the props right now. I'll let D tell you what he's on. What Rich will tell you what he's on as well. We'll get this going out.
Yep. So Tampa Bay, as he said, they just tied it. You can take them live. I mean, I'm already on them. I took Toronto money line regulation. I'm not sure what that number's at. And then late night, we got the Knights. Shout out to Rich and his Vegas Knights tonight. Let's go.
Go Knights. Yeah, so I don't all my stuff has started already. I was on the Red Sox team total over 4.5. One earlier today with the Astros, and my Phillies over got voided because Velasquez got scratched. So I'll take a look at the late night game. We only got one game that hasn't started yet. It's the Dodgers, and I normally don't bet their games, so normally don't find any value there. And then probably have a couple KBO plays end of the night, and I'll take a look when we get the lines out for MLB for tomorrow. Might have something for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking at the props right now to see what they're. The prop that I like. So I'll be flat out there. Rob won a bunch of money on Lakers money line and Lakers plus 4.5 live last night. So he's basically turned around and doubled it down on Westbrook points, rebounds, and assists to 53.5. I think that's way too high. I mean, he hasn't hit it since Beal's been back. I don't like that. But the one thing he thinks he's going to be able to get is a ton of rebounds, which I do agree that Bradley Beal should get a ton of rebounds because he has. So I actually am going to take the Russell Westbrook rebounds prop of over 13.5.
All right. I'm on the Wizards, by the way. But yeah. I won't make it official because you're trying to close out your parlays. And
yeah, you can make it official. That could be your play. I mean, it's a minus 150, minus how high?
Minus 150, yeah.
Generally a little higher than what we like to give for the show, but I mean, I don't have an issue with it.
Did that game start already?
8 o'clock.
You said 13.5?
Yeah.
What's the total in that game?
239. The last two times they've met was 260 and 291.
I was going to say, do you like the over there? Wizards games seem to be track meets, and Pacers just scored like 150 points the other night.
Well, that's the question. The Pacers haven't played defense in a month. They've been a team I'm on the over already, closing out a parlay. I just... My worry is if the Wizards shoot like they did in versus Boston, it's going to be a different game. Now, granted, the Pacers aren't going to play the same defense that Boston played, but Boston hasn't been a great defense team all year at all. So that's the issue that I have. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I lean over. But I got it at 238 and 234, closing teaser as well. I mean, lines jumped up to 240. I can't imagine. I actually took the under in the first half because at 121, I think that's just too high of a number. And if any team comes out here cold, it's not going to hit.
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of talked about that before. When you've got numbers so high that it only takes one team to have a stinker of a quarter, and you're pretty much out of luck.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of one of those things where you sit there and you look. I am going to probably take the first quarter over 61.5. So I do think the teams come out here and try to run and gun. This is also brand new territory. No one's ever been in a playoff game. I mean, technically, you could say the Wizards, even versus the Celtics, they could keep bombing away, which is what they were doing, because they know there's another day. There's another day to live till tomorrow. Today is not the case. It's winner take all, and sit there.
What about the experience? What about the experience on either side? I mean, neither of these teams are very playoff tested, are they? I mean, a lot of these are.
I mean, that's why you basically get Westbrook. You got Brook Lopez, but all those guys have played in the playoffs. Davis Bertans has played in the playoffs. And if you sit there and you shift focus and you go to Indiana, Michael Brogdon's played in the playoffs. Obviously, Brook Lopez has played in the playoffs. He's played for like 5 different teams in the playoffs. What the world is Shaq doing scratching his ass? Sorry. I have no idea what that I just saw on TNT was. So yeah, I mean that the question is going to get shots. I mean, Indiana's hitting their shots with Doug McDermott and
TJ McConnell.
Oh, well, I love TJ McConnell. TJ McConnell, if I get any props on him, we're going to be on McConnell. I just won't get any props until he actually comes off the bench. The other guy was going to be O'Shea Brissett. Brissett had the biggest game that he's had his whole career with 20 points. So to sit there and think that they're going to match this is kind of there. I do like Davis Bertans. He's been cold, but he's really hot playing in Washington. So I'm going to have 2 plays. I'll give you first quarter over 61.5. And I'm going to give you Davis Bertans over 11.5 for the game.
Yeah, they have what's his name, Lynn, starting for Washington.
Yeah, they always do. But if I could get props, then I'd take Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford's the more athletic center. It's the more of the guys they like going to. You have Robin Lopez, who leads the league in hook shots made. Alex Lynn is a dump-off guy who gets dunks, but he's not anybody that I really think is going to be a big deal. I really think the game's going to depend on Rui. But Rui hasn't got over 13 points in 3 straight games. He almost fouled out in the Celtics game, picked up early fouls. Lightning take the lead, 3-2.
Let's go,
boys. Let's go. Let's get a week off. Well, they're going to get a week off. I mean, unless Toronto basically – I mean, even Toronto – if they win this game, they're up 3-0, 1 to go. You come all out, you get the 4th, and the Toronto's in game 2. Of course, Montreal, who might be a better team. Well,
they're in Tampa too, right?
No, they're in Florida. No, they're in Tampa. That's right. It's hard to believe that the Panthers were actually the higher seed.
I know. That's a weird.
It took me a double take to look and go,
right.
Really? They were higher? All right. I finally got some other props that I'm looking at. So bear with me one, guys, while I go through that.
MT said Westbrook turnovers over 4.5.
Yeah, if I had that prop, I'd take that.
What's up, MT? What's up, Jump Shot?
He's going to sit there and throw the ball away. I mean, that's definitely without a doubt.
What about first point? Who we taking?
First point?
Yeah.
No,
you got to pick a player.
Yep.
I'll take the total band. I'm going to take the 227 between 227 and 246 for plus 135.
I
got to figure out where the fuck that's at.
Shocks and I got into trouble last night when we were turned loose on the Edmonton game trying to make props ourselves. Got into a lot of trouble like that. I ended up taking McDavid and the hell's the other guy? Like the second guy. Who is it?
Landeskog.
No. On Edmonton.
McDavid.
Oh, an Edmonton. Yeah, it's McDavid and it's the other guy.
Draisaitl.
Draisaitl.
Yeah.
Draisaitl, yeah. I took McDavid and Draisaitl over 5 points. He even score a fucking goal.
And I've been taking Landeskog's props and basically and it's the third guy on the line. Some guy, Dulius, had the game of his life last night. But I should have took Nathan McKinnon over 1.5 points. I'm going to do that in the next Colorado.
Man, Colorado's that team is fucking crazy.
Well, I mean, they're also playing a team that plays no defense. So
What about Sabonis to record a triple-double?
You have that?
Plus 130.
What number are we getting on that?
Plus 130.
I like more Westbrook to a cheaper double, but it's not plus 130.
Minus 833.
Yeah, I mean,
Put the house on it.
I think there's a real good chance he gets a triple double though. He got a triple double in the last game. They played 2. Just to let you know, so it's definitely a high probability that he can get a triple double. I thought I took a bet, but it didn't give me it. Hold on, I gotta go back here 1 second, guys. I guess I moved around and never actually.
Shit, lines are moving. Oh shit! I'm gonna fucking take it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Like I said, at plus 130, I'd like a generally bigger number if I'm taking a guy to get a triple double, but it's not something that happens every day. But again, it's going to be a question: does Indiana come out here and play the same way it's played the last couple of weeks, which is balls to the wall? We're Loyola Marymount style. We're going to try to outscore you, and if we outscore you, we win, and if we don't, we don't. And not a big deal because we're not really going anywhere anyway this year. I'm going to give you another official play. I'm going to take the Seattle Storm minus 1.5. I'm going to put my undefeated WNBA record on the line.
Who the fuck is that?
WNBA.
That's who's the girl on that team? Brianna.
You got Brianna Stewart. You got Sue Bird.
Yeah, Sue Bird.
-4.
Minus 1.5. First quarter.
Sue Bird's the one that's married to Megan Rapinoe, right?
Of course, they yanked it.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not big getting in the relationship thing, but yeah.
Well, I don't know anything about the NBA or the WNBA. I'm trying to.
But you know which random WNBA star is dating who?
I was listening.
Yeah.
I was listening to another show the other night, and they were betting on that game, and they got on that conversation talking about those two. So that's why I know that.
All right.
It's not like I'm cruising the Wikipedia page looking for which WNBA players are dating.
Or dating who? Players.
Yeah. So we will tell you. So the official plays will run down real quick. I'm taking first quarter over 61.5. I'm taking Russell Westbrook over 14.5 rebounds. I tailed Rob just so I'm not there with a small play. But I just because he's got that tendency. I'm taking the total band 3-way of the game score between 227 and 246 for plus 135. And the other official play is Davis Bertans over 11.5 points. And then the Seattle Storm minus 1.5 for the first quarter.
You think the Knights win tonight, huh? Minus 110 on both sides.
Yeah, we have the Knights. So I need to punch all these in. I've got my bets in now. I can punch these in for anybody in the chat. All right.
Yeah, I took Sabonis to score the first point.
Uh,
But that's a sprinkle. That's a beer money sprinkle.
yeah, it's got to be. I mean, it's a coin
Ain't
flip.
no way. Yeah.
It depends upon who gets the ball.
Oh, they're getting it in this Tampa Bay game.
You think Pens or Isles are going to win this game, D?
Oh, the Pens are gonna win.
Pens are going to win.
-1.5. There we go. I finally got it.
My wife's a Pens fan. I told her the Isles were going to win this game.
No, not with Malcolm back.
If the Isles lose this game, they will win the next one.
If the Pens win this game, you're doing 20 push-ups.
All right, Russ.
I don't know that I can do 20 push-ups.
Russ gets the ball first. This is not good for Sabonis. It's going to be Russ to Rui. Rui misses. Sabonis gets 2 rebounds, though, all on the same play. So that's good for your triple-double.
Let's go.
All right. Brogdon gets the ball. They get it to Sabonis. Sabonis on the block. He takes 3 times. He's going to take Alex Len. 1-on-1. He goes in. He goes to the hook, and he misses terribly. And Rui gets the ball. He's decided, I'm going to give this to Russ. Russ is going to drive in. He's going to kick out to Gary Matthews Jr. Folks, that is the answer of the game. That could have been probably a plus 1,800 to Gary Matthews Jr. would be the first one to score.
Yeah.
All right. Seattle first quarter -1.5. Davis Bertans first quarter over 61.5. Westbrook. Rebounds over 14.5. What else we got? Seattle, Vegas, Davis, first quarter, Pacers.
Toronto money line regulation.
Toronto money line reg. I'll give some soccer plays as well. So the Pacers have started off, and we've got 3 points in the first minute. So that 239 is already a lot lower.
I like that. I like that Leafs money line regulation.
Yeah, I think somebody just scored.
Did they?
Oh, somebody's injured.
Yeah, I don't have anybody scoring. I have us scoring 3 points in the Pacers-Wizards game.
I should have taken that Lightning when they were down 2-0. I was getting
the line
-2 or +2 at -130. I'm like, they really think the Lightning are going to lose this game by more than 2 goals?
Both teams are ice cold.
3-run homer, Boston.
Yeah, buddy.
It's 3-0 in the first 2 minutes. Now we're at 3 minutes. We're down. The line has dropped 10 points already.
Wow, that shows you how much confidence they have in that.
Well, I mean, if you're going to do that, it's not good for our first quarter either. By the way.
Oh yeah.
It's the Wizards up 5-0, and the Pacers just go right down and score easily. The little leaner by Dougie McBuckets. And there goes the total, creeping back up. See what we get here. We got Beal into the center, and he throws this as bonus. That's not the right play.
I'm kind of surprised that it would move, that the line would start falling that fast, because, I mean, even in like college basketball games with high totals, the lines don't move that fast in games that are high totals because of how fast the teams can score. And NBA is even faster.
It is, but the bricks are falling here. All right, we got Malcolm Brogdon for another layup, 5-4. Come on, guys. We need some more points. We need some
What is it, like 4 minutes in?
Boom. Yeah, but 4 minutes in an NBA game is huge, especially if you're not. I mean, you got to be at 12 points at 9 minutes to hit 50. So you're 30 seconds off right now the pace of just getting 50. So
right,
the only way you're getting 240 is you're getting around 118, 119, or even greater. to hit that. I mean, saying 240, you're saying every quarter is going to be a 60-point quarter.
Right.
And that's just, sorry, it doesn't happen.
But
Boom.
normally like it seems like the end of it seems like they score more in like the last 2 to 4 minutes of each quarter than usually at the start.
They do, but it's not like college basketball. And the one thing that's majorly different between that and college basketball is the clock stops all the time in college basketball.
Yeah.
The clock does not stop as much. Now we're picking up. By the way, I took the over 231. We're at 10-10, so we could get on pace here. Come on, let's go. Alex Len again inside. They can't stop him. They just hope to contain him. Boom, there we go. 7 seconds into the shot clock. Basket. 7 seconds. Shot clock. Basket. Panthers tied up.
Damn. Boston scored again. 4 runs. I need one more run to win here to cash my team total in the freaking second inning.
Yeah. By the way, the Orioles' worst pitcher actually pitches tomorrow. Just giving you that heads up already.
Lopez?
Yeah, I hate Lopez. It's terrible.
Yeah, he's not good. Man, Means got shelled yesterday.
Yeah, he got shelled. He still ended up with the 1.7 ERA.
He got shelled for what he normally does.
Yep.
And he didn't get I thought he would have more strikeouts. I think he only finished with 5 or 6 strikeouts. Normally he's in like the 9 to 10 range.
My book has taken away most of the pitcher strikeouts because of the
yeah, it's insane. The numbers that they're hanging for these K props, they're either giving you like a 7 or an 8 at like minus 170, or they're giving you like an 8 or a 9, depending on the pitcher, right? They're giving you like an 8 or a 9 at like plus 110 or something stupid. It's to the point where they've got the numbers dialed in to where they can get it within 1. And it seems like whichever side of those numbers you take, it always falls 1 on the opposite side.
Well, I was thinking more because they're still calling it a dead end ball, but it's not a dead end ball. It's a raised laces on the ball.
Tampa scored.
There we go. Ready?
Scored again. Man, that game's gonna fly over.
All right, we got my son coming here giving a dance off screen. Yeah, but I am proud of him. He actually finally sacked up and got his first shot. So.
Oh, nice.
Which was good since he's working in a school and he's around people, and obviously everyone else in the family's got the shot. So happy I feel better he got the shot, because we always sat there and said we would feel terrible if something happened.
Sure.
So
too bad you guys weren't in Ohio. You have a chance at $1 million.
Yeah. Guys, you didn't win that yet? Did they give that away yet?
No, they didn't do it yet. It's man.
October, November, like I said.
Oh, I also had a breakaway. Missed. No, it's I think I don't know when they're doing it. I think it's like another week or 2. What they're doing is they're giving people a chance to get the shot. The problem is that you actually originally they announced that they were doing it based off the voter registration, and then I think they figured out that either they couldn't do it or people were bitching because they weren't registered voters, so they wanted to be included, but they didn't want to register to vote or something. So somebody bitched about something. Yep. So
shocking.
Yeah. So what they did was they created a website, and you had to go opt in right on the website, and then provide the location where you got your vaccines at, and then they're cross-referencing the vaccination records against your name or whatever. Well, the thing is that you have to actually opt in. I mean, me and my wife were talking. There's a lot of people that probably either don't have access to a computer, like people in nursing homes and stuff like that. Like, I mean, they're not on the internet. They're not tech savvy generally. So there's a lot of people that probably aren't going to be registered for it. And as it is right now, it's already only about half the state population of Ohio is about 11.5 million. So we figured it out. It's probably roughly 5 million people got vaccinated. Probably less than that are going to be registered for the drawing, right? And so I would say you probably got about a 1 in 750,000 chance at $1 million.
Yeah,
something like that. I mean, that's insane.
Still
Those are crazy.
still better than the lottery, yeah.
Yeah, like insane.
Yeah.
Like Powerball is like 1 in 390 million.
Still that saying, you should go out and buy your 2 Powerball tickets on Friday. Yep.
Right.
And make sure I get the 10% bonus.
Yeah, there you go.
10%. You're getting a percent. You'll be fine.
Canadians scored.
Well, the government's going to get 40%. So, no.
I actually have
Canadians scored.
Yep, it's 1-0. Toronto. I just took Austin Matthews anytime goal score at plus 135.
Cool.
How the fuck do you get a live one like that? That's nice.
It's 140 now. Each minute the game goes
Oh, yeah,
on.
because Tavares got stretchered off.
Boom.
Red Sox scored again.
Let's go. We're going downtown. Not a great start for the Seattle Storm. They're bricking shots left and right.
5-2 Red Sox. My team total just cashed in the second inning.
Nice.
Nice. The Pacers and Wizards definitely picked up. We're back to 239, by the way.
Nice.
Brogdon layup. Sabonis gets the rebound, gets hit 3 times. No one calls anything. And then Sabonis looks at the ref and is like, really? I will tell you, even in the Golden State game, there were fouls galore that weren't being called.
How did the Lakers not lose that game? They were losing by like 15 points almost the whole time, it looked like.
Well, Golden State, it really was timely threes. So Lakers went on a run the right time, and Golden State kept on trying to answer with threes. Now, there were good looks. I just think they got tight. And that's what I was telling D. I was like, you had Jordan Poole had 2 wide open looks coming off a game which he had 40. He's obviously never been in that situation. Didn't come in with Kent Bazemore coming in the game. And I mean, Golden State is severely down on their back half of their roster right now. I mean, they only played 8 guys. And I mean, the extra guys was Poole, Bazemore, and there. I mean, it wasn't like they were going to all the guys that played. There we go. Sabonis again, offensive rebound. He's having a hell of a rebound night already.
He has no points.
What?
He has no points. Oh, finally? Good.
Yeah. Your app is behind if you're using CBS. So I don't know why it's listed with no points. It just laid it in. But they were off all day yesterday as well. So, I mean, what was I looking for? Wednesday. Won't even give me Wednesday stuff. So Golden State, I mean, you look at it and say all the guys that are injured. I mean, Kelly Oubre, who's been a solid guy all year. Damian Lee's been a solid player. Then you looked at Eric Pascal's just coming back from injury. There's a chance he could play versus the Grizzlies. Everyone's saying that's a foregone conclusion, but that game's going to be closer than you think. There's a reason that line is only 3.
Which game?
Stop
Grizzlies and
relax, Fox.
Grizzlies and Warriors?
Yep.
You're smoking what I'm smoking. You relax.
That
game's going to be an ice skate.
It's gonna. I do like the over already in that game. I'll give that as official play already. Over 222.
I think I'd be afraid that Golden State probably thinks it's going to be a cakewalk too.
Hell no. We just lost to the fucking Lakers.
I mean,
I know, but they probably think the Grizzlies are going to, they're going to be able to walk over the Grizzlies. They didn't think they were going to be able to hang in that Lakers game.
The thing is, we got nobody to stop Valanciunas.
Yeah, that's the issue that I'm trying to say. If they go down low, Valanciunas is going to get between 18 to 20 points. That's a guarantee. And as many threes as you guys shoot, he'll get plenty of rebounds. Right. So points, rebounds over 29.5, something like that is what I would look for. And they're one of the teams, they feed him. Now, they don't feed it to Jaren Jackson for whatever. All right. Ish Smith passes up a 3 to give it to Davis Bertans, who misses a 3. Ish Smith
right
passed
there.
up a layup. He literally
We're
passed
right
up a layup.
Come on, score.
Boom, we're right there. We are there. We've got 51. Let's go. 237. We need 10 points. Let the threes drain. By the way, if we're looking at the Westbrook thing for Rob, he's got 8. Not a good day for Westbrook. Another miss by Davis Bertans. Not good for us.
What did he take? Points, rebounds, assists.
53. I told him it was nuts. He took it for a high. He took it for $250 because he won 350 on the Lakers last night. So
53 is a fucking lot.
I mean, that's why he's like Westbrook's got to be there, and then he's getting. The issue is right now Indiana is, for the most part, going inside. They're going for some threes, which they're missing. But they're beating them on the glass tremendously right now. I expect to see Daniel Gafford too. There goes Bradley Beal. Quick layup. I mean, the game's 27-26. Here comes TJ McConnell. Oh, great. I can go look at his props. Anything over 15, I'd take for TJ McConnell if you have it. Anybody got anything? I got nothing.
I'm loading up right now.
It's going to the free throw line. McConnell has been great. I mean, deservedly has a chance to be 6 man.
Fucking Panthers and Lightning both scored 5-3.
Let's go. I took the over 9.5.
You only need 2 more.
Fuck, I need my charger.
I just need 1 more, and then I can get that empty netter at the end of the game.
Right. Man.
Oh, let's see. Come on, give me McConnell. So Sabonis has got 4 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. So he's doing nice on the way. Actually, 4.7 rebounds and 4 assists. Brogdon's got 10 points, almost all on layups. Westbrook's got 4, 1, and 3. The rebounds aren't there. We need some more rebounds. We need the Pacers to shoot from the outside. They're not giving TJ McConnell because he's at the free throw line. One second. One second. Let's go. 5-2. There, we've got another hour till we look at the Santos Laguna game. Let's see how things go for us here. Damn it.
What happened?
No, they had a shot that goes in and out for the Storm here. We've got 3 minutes left.
What's up, Gerardo?
Down 3. Come on, let's go.
Gerardo was on that. He's on that Leafs regulation with us too, I believe.
Yeah, I definitely like the Leafs regulation. I mean, come on, go down low. Come on, feeder.
It seems like those Leafs Canadiens games are always weird though. It's like seems like weird shit always happens in those games.
Well, to me, the Canadians were more built for the postseason. That's the biggest issue I have. Is because I think they're a better postseason team than they might be for a regular season team. Damn. We're gonna lose this first quarter. I can't make a shot.
How much time's left?
2 minutes and 50 seconds.
I thought it was like 60 something.
I'm not talking about the Pacers. I'm talking about the Seattle.
Oh, okay.
WNBA.
Okay.
We need 8 points in the Pacers.
Yeah, that should get over.
And it's a minute 32. We're technically behind on time. Davis Bertans gets the steal. Russell Westbrook back to Ish Smith. Ish Smith hits a shot. So that's the worst way you could actually give somebody an assist because he dribbled, went under the hoop, and then went goes up. This is my biggest argument with how it's rated. But we need 6 points. Dougie Merdek for 3. He misses. We got a minute left. Westbrook again goes right at TJ McConnell. Forces himself to the line. He just jumped right into him. I hate that call. Absolutely hate that call. You should not be able to jump into the player.
Whoa! Islanders goal.
Oh, tied up. 1-1.
1-1.
There we go. Russell hits the free throw. That gives us 56.
My wife just flipped me off, so that's fun.
Okay. There goes your evening.
She likes the Pens.
Let's go, Pittsburgh.
How can a person in Cleveland like the Pens?
We don't have a hockey team.
I'm aware of that. It doesn't matter. It's still, I mean, that's like you saying you like the Steelers.
No, she likes the Yankees too. So
okay, so she's fair weather. Got it. All right.
Well, I'm taking Pittsburgh live, so
it's like yeah, my favorite 2 baseball teams are the Dodgers and Astros.
What did you take, T?
I took the Penguins live right now.
Taking the Pens?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I think it's gonna be a good game, but yeah.
What was that?
I like that. Much better number than you're getting. 29 seconds left. 57 we're sitting at. Holiday tried to initiate. We got another go to the free throw line here. Ish Smith, who, like I told you, if he could shoot it 27 times, would score 20 to 25 points, but he doesn't.
Gerardo said he likes the Wild Vegas first period under. That's probably what, 1.5.
I'd assume so.
Gerardo, you got the same haircut? Yeah, it's growing on me. Damn, he missed both free throws with 28 seconds.
This is low maintenance, huh, Fox?
It is a little bit. I did find out I still have to shampoo it.
You know what's not low maintenance? Having a fucking beard.
TJ McConnell to Sabonis, hoop in the harm. That's 60, but that's 59, and we got 15.2 seconds. We should have hit it on the last one, but the freaking idiot missed both free throws.
Fucking Ish Smith. Ish Smith.
How are the Pens still minus 125?
The Islanders are on a bad team, and they're at home.
It was minus 110 it was 110 on both sides before the game, and now it's tied 1-1.
The bonus misses. The rebound goes to Washington. 14 seconds left. Damn it.
They're not giving you plus money on either side here. I'm not taking that.
I think we're going to tie. We're either going to tie or they're going to go for 3. We're going to have Russell dribble around for 5 seconds, the whole basically time. He goes at 2, and then he loses the ball. And that's the end. That was a great move there, Russ. Wah, wah, wah. Damn it, we start off 0-2. Not a good start. Seattle's getting killed. They're down 10. Lynx are coming out playing.
They score a lot of points in them WNBA games?
About 160. They play 4 quarters.
Same amount of time or less time?
Less time.
Like 10-minute quarters or something?
Yeah. Yep.
So basically college with quarters instead of halves.
Yeah. Yep. Live total in the Pacers game is 238. We get 59. We're 2 points away. Props that we got. Dougie Buckets is up to 22.5. Rui's got 8 points. I must have missed all those points. Bertans has got nothing. O'Shea Brissett's got 5. Yeah, I must have been asleep or watching the WNBA.
Oh, Pens goal.
There we go. Pens 2-1. Let's go. Let's win all our money back in hockey.
And now I'm getting flipped off.
Yeah, because you didn't place the bet.
I'm getting
That's your
double
fault.
flipped off with somebody that's smiling at me.
Did somebody that's smiling at you? Is that because you placed the bet? Did you place the live bet?
And you know why I didn't place it? Because getting minus 125 in a 1-1 game that was minus 110 pregame is garbage. That's trash. It should have been.
Not if you're watching the game. Not if your team is leading in shots and goal, leading in possession.
Well, I still think the Islanders win this game, so that's why I didn't really want to make that bet.
Oh, you're still on the island today.
Don't worry. I'll pick my spot here.
The Islanders do well versus the Caps.
I'll pick my spot here.
You can pick your spot. All right.
Hey, so I leaned the over in the Dodger game. What do you think about that?
You got two bad pitchers on the mound. What's the first five?
Let me take a look. Huh?
Well, yeah, it's a bullpen game for the Dodgers. David Price. Come on now.
That's not a bullpen game.
Well, Price is in. He's not in the starting rotation anymore, so technically it's a bullpen game, but he is a starter.
Yeah.
He's a bum.
All right, let's look at what we have in our ongoing.
I don't know. It doesn't look like the D-backs hit Price much at all. There's not a huge sample size, but
So Sabonis got 4, 8, and 4. Russ has got 6, 2, and 4. And somebody took the over 4.5 turnovers. He's got 1, which happened to come on the last play of the game, last play of the quarter.
looks like Price's starts are all, or his outings are all in relief. He's only given up runs in 3 games, and he's pitched in.
He has a 5 ERA. How is he only giving up more runs?
He's the bullpen guy though.
He's given up. Yeah, he's not pitching a lot of innings.
Yeah,
he's given up 7 runs.
More than 2 games.
7 runs in 9 innings. No, I mean he gave up 3 runs in 1 game, 2 runs in 1 game, and 2 runs in another game. All the rest are zeros.
I will say exactly when I'm looking at this, if I could get 4 or 5 with either of these teams, the Pacers or the Wizards, I would take it.
You think it falls in a close game there?
Yeah. I'm actually going to go ahead and take one of my favorite bets. And I'll 100% say. So there's a bet out there. It's called Any Other Result. It's what it means is the margin of victory is either +6 points for the Pacers or -6 points for the Wizards or -6 points for the Pacers, or any other result is +175. Which means you can take it early game. It's a close game. As long as no one wins by 6, I cash +175.
That's a different bet.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever made that one before.
You got a light in your room, Fox?
I do. I got to turn it on. It was light outside. Daniel Gaff with the easy layup.
Yeah, same here.
There he is.
Got that where the shininess comes off the head. There we go. OJ Brissett, the rookie out of Syracuse. Connell, 3-point game, dribbles up, takes on Ish Smith, kick it back out to Big Easy. Big Z to Eddie Sumner. Eddie Sumner drills it. It's nothing but nylon, folks. Actually, I think that was OJ Brissett. No, that's Kalen Martin. Who the hell is Kalen Martin? Is that the guy that went to play at Houston? Butler. Okay, I know who that is.
I don't know, but I got I don't know who he is.
I don't know. If you like the over 8.5.
What's the first 5?
4.5.
8.5, so it could be 4.5.
4.5.
5.
I mean, I don't hate Merrill Kelly to be able to keep him in this game. He's not a terrible pitcher. And to be honest, I mean, it's not like the Dodgers have really been lighting things up lately.
Russ gets back to the free throw line. What's he sitting at? In our Russ watch here. 12, 2, and 5. He is starting to pick up.
I mean, they hit him. They hit Kelly a little bit. It's small sample size, 31 bats.
All right, Kalen Martin got little there. Rui up top to Daniel Gafford. Thank you very much. There we go. We're looking at pace. We're on is 240. We're off to a much better second quarter pace than we are. Timeout, Indiana, down 6. This second unit of Indiana's not giving him anything. Justin Holiday, 0 points. TJ McConnell is not having a good game, and he's been that reliable guy off the bench. They're going to have to try to find scoring in the second unit. First half totals at 122.5 right now. Over the 121. All right. So let me see what lines I got for it.
Yeah, I don't like this over. There's nobody in this Arizona lineup that hits David Price at all. Ketel Marte 0 for 7 with 3 strikeouts.
What about taking my man? I mean, looking at the lineup.
Another Pens goal. 31 Pens.
Nice. Let's go. What about taking Justin Turner over 1.5 total bases?
Yeah, no. I would be okay with that. He's 3 for 4 against Kelly.
I would take Mookie Betts over Justin Turner.
Betts is 2 for 3, but your price is probably going to be higher on him.
Mookie's minus 140. Turner's plus 100. I'm going to take them both, but I'll give the official play as Justin Turner.
Mookie has a home run. That's the only reason why I lean Mookie.
Yeah, I don't hate either of those, to be honest. But I don't like the over.
Oh yeah, well you talked me off it. You know what I'm saying? All I said was leaning. Yep. I hadn't placed it or anything. Shit.
Yep. And sometimes that's the best bets. Is sometimes the best bets you don't make. I mean, that's
right. I mean, I'm not normally one to bet Dodgers games. So they're just usually not on my radar.
I try to bet against them. It's been working.
I mean, they're the same. I mean, it's the same. Dodgers and Yankees are usually the same for me. The only bets I ever make on their games are usually against them.
Yeah, I could say that. All right, so I gave the Warriors over 220.5 tomorrow. I think the game's pretty close. Let's look at Saturday in the NBA. We got the Heat and Bucks. That's going to be probably the best game besides maybe Portland and Denver. There's going to be a lot of good games in the next round. Dallas and the Clippers. The Clippers have absolutely dominated them whenever they played during the year. I think the Clippers win this. I'm actually taking a Clippers Nets money line parlay. It pays minus 110 for game 1. I think the Celtics get swept. I think it's 4 and done. I mean, I'd have no issue taking 4-0 or 4-1 in the series price. The Celtics are just going to be out there for show. So if you look like exact games, what are you getting for that right now? And the Celtics, if you're saying 4 games is plus 250, 5 games is plus 165. It's either 4-0 or 4-1. I'm 100% strong on that.
Who are they playing?
Celtics versus the Nets.
Yeah, Nets have been rolling, huh?
Well, as I go to the Nets, the Celtics haven't been playing defense. They represent matchup problems. There's no Jaylen Brown.
Right.
I mean, this is a 4-game or 5-game series. And I mean, you could literally take both bets and just live off the spread.
Tatum has had a couple good games, hasn't he?
What?
Tatum's had a couple good games without Brown there.
I mean, yeah, but Tatum, you need somebody else. You're going to need Kemba Walker. You're going to need there. And with the Nets, you're going to need to score 120 points, and I don't see it.
Yeah, I'm just talking about somebody buying my Jason Tatum RPA on eBay. Speaking of, another question. The Jazz. How far do they go? How far do you think the Jazz go?
Don't know.
They're the number 1 seed, right?
They're the number 1 seed, but Mitchell hasn't played in almost a month and a half. If they play the Warriors, they'll beat the Warriors. They can shoot the 3 better than the Warriors can. The Warriors.
Hell no, he's lying to you.
Okay.
I'm biased.
They can score more points than the Warriors. I mean, I don't see any issue with them beating the Warriors.
Okay.
I don't see really any issue with them beating Memphis. I think when they get to the Clippers, the Lakers, those type teams, there's going to be an issue. All right, we haven't even looked, but the Wizards have actually opened up to a 12-point lead.
So you think the Jazz probably get through the first round easily, but then second round could be an issue?
Yeah, I don't see them in the Western Conference Finals.
Okay. Do you think that and I don't really know what the contract situations are. Do you think this is Donovan Mitchell's best season? Like, do you think he's going to have better seasons than this?
I would say so because, I mean, he improved so much this year. Donovan Mitchell, to me, is right up there with Bradley Beal as the most likely best 2 guard in the league.
Okay.
Now, this year he played a lot of point guard. But, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the way I look. The Wizards have opened it up 14.
So you would think that Mitchell – you would think that Mitchell could have better seasons ahead of him.
Yeah, I think Mitchell, the way he was playing and the way he kind of hits clutch shots, he has the potential to be MVP.
Okay, all right, that's all I needed to hear. I got 3 Mitchell rookie cards created back today, and I was trying to decide if I need to sell them now or if I need to hold them.
Here comes. There we go. Boy, the Pacers just have fallen apart. They're trying to take bank shots. They're take 3. They can't find scoring. That's why, once again, the total's going down. Pacers only have 5 points in the first 5 minutes.
Jeez.
That's not good.
The Wizards got 18. It's nice for me and D's Wizards money line. Yeah.
Right.
Not nice for the total, but that wasn't an official play. But Beal to Lopez, layup. All right, let's see where we're looking at in our Westbrook watch.
Fucking points.
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, but I think he'll get that. You need the assist is going to be the major thing in the triple double. He'll get 10 points. That shouldn't be an issue. But it is the issue there. I mean, you're not getting the points from Sabonis. O'Shea Brissett is not having a 20-point game. TJ McConnell is not having a 15-point game. I mean, your bench has 5 points, and that's all comes from Kalen Martin. In the Westbrook watch, he's got 12, 5, and 8. So that helps out.
That ain't
but
bad.
I'm going to flat out tell you if he's
Is that
they're
25?
up they're up 16. He may not play the fourth quarter. The way this is going.
Yeah, but isn't this is a sudden death game, right? I mean, it's win or go
It's a
home.
sudden death game, but if you're up 16, you're up 16.
I still think all the starters probably play the whole time, unless you're up like 40. I think you would have to be up an insane amount of points for him to sit anybody in a sudden death game, right?
Well, you have to turn around and play right away. You play on Sunday.
Oh, do you? Well,
That's the disadvantage of getting into these games.
right.
So you're turning around and you play on Sunday. So you don't want to get anybody hurt. You don't want anybody. You want to get as much rest as possible. I mean, that's the issue. I mean, he's got the assist. The rebound total is not there. Who's getting the rebounds? He actually is leading the team in the rebounds, but I mean, the Pacers can't score. That's not helping at all. There is a really stupid thing that I'm going to take right now, but I don't think everybody else can take it. Sorry.
DeGrom's making a start in single A tonight.
Yep.
Through 3 innings, he has 8 strikeouts.
He's in single A. Why is he in
Right.
single?
I have no idea.
I think I'm laughing at myself. I keep trying to see where I could take the draw in the Toronto Montreal game.
Might as well just had him throw a bullpen session or something.
Yeah, I mean that's there. I mean, I don't know. Are we running out and getting our? Hey, Panthers scored 5-4.
There you go. There's your. There's 9, right?
Yep, it's what you absolutely love to do. Hit an over 8.5 in hockey. Now I've just got the 9.5 to hit. So
I'll tell you what, man. I played as the Knights today. Knights against the Wild and won like 13-0. That's what I'm saying. I think that was part of D's handicap on the Knights today because I won so bad in NHL.
I was gonna say,
did we get a recap for today? Did you try it again today?
I played the Knights in the Wild today. That was a game. That was a game that I sent. I won 13-0.
I thought that was last week.
No. 2 nights ago, I played. I was the Knights, and I played as I played as the Knights, and I played against the Panthers, and the Panthers beat me, and I never lose. And I'm like, well, then let's take the Panthers, and they fucking don't show up. They fucking lost.
Yeah, but that's the problem sometimes with video games when you never lose. It gets boring. I mean, that's the one thing about the best thing though about NBA 2K.
Winning never gets boring.
You definitely lose. You're yelling, you're cursing. My son comes in and makes fun of me. He's like, "What do you mean the game cheats?" I was like, "He's hit 7 threes in a row. The game cheats. I could be up 18 points in the third quarter. Guess what's happening? I'm losing or at least going tied into the fourth." And I play high percentage. I'm not bombsing away from 3.
I don't play online. Like I don't play any sports games online because I've done that like a couple times. Like I played Madden online before, and like people do like just insane stuff. Again, like they do like crazy stuff, and then if you start winning, they'll like pause the game or do stupid shit, and I'm like, well, this is not fun.
But it's like, why? Yeah, I mean, you only play your buddies online. I mean, when you try to play like randos, that's like, come on.
Oh, well, that's
right,
me.
and
That's the reason why I get it.
Yeah,
Just different generation.
For what?
I want to whoop some ass. I want to whoop somebody's ass. When I buy Madden, when I buy 2K, I play online.
Like I with my buddies or my brother or my nephew or like a computer or something. I mean, I do. I mean, I haven't played online probably a year, but I've only played like 3 games of PlayStation in 2021.
I play Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty online. I don't really play anything else.
Let's see. Can Simonis get back-to-back buckets? No. Hey, the Pacers actually do. That's positive. They cut it to 14. Well, Sabonis got his own offensive rebound on that, so that's very thing. He's got 11 rebounds, 6 points, 5 assists. There goes Brooke Lopez in the hook shot, and he gets the offensive rebound. And he brings it out to Rui.
Did you guys see CC Sabathia's rant about Tony La Russa?
Yeah.
What a freaking train wreck that is. La Russa just needs to. I mean, he just needs to keep quiet. Like he's got a good freaking team. Unwritten rules are garbage. That's trash. They put in a freaking position player to pitch. I mean, they don't. I mean, why would they even care? What am I supposed to do? Go up there and not swing, not try to hit the ball? I don't think so.
Yeah, one thing that I heard was, what is he supposed to do when they go to arbitration? He hit 39 home runs and not 40.
Yeah, exactly. They have contract, like all the contract stipulations and stuff like that. Yeah, screw that.
Yeah.
Screw that.
Exactly.
I mean, Minnesota was trying to give themselves an advantage for the next game by not putting in another reliever, right? They used a position player so they didn't have to burn out another reliever.
Yep.
So they were conceding the game. It is what it is. What are you supposed to do?
May I ask you this? 10 years ago, 15 years ago, did they ever bring in a position player at all? No, they always.
Not usually.
I mean, we had games going 20 innings and there was still a pitcher in. Right?
In extra innings, they did.
But the problem now, and it's gotten increasingly worse over the past.
That's not a foul.
Over the last 4 or 5 years.
He tried to run up and steal the ball, and then the guy basically almost tripped on him, but he was able to hold his balance, and this is not a foul. He was limping with 1 foot, trying to hop away. Oh, come on! I know it's the playoffs, but come on, that's a foul. Pacers, they can't score.
Yeah, so over the last, no worries. The last, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years or so, ever since Tampa. It started, I don't know if it started with Kevin Cash or who it started with, but since they kind of decided that they could they could finagle a rotation, without having 5 starters.
Yep.
There are very few teams that actually have a full five starter rotation. And so the bullpens are being used, a lot more to start games. So these guys are getting burned out. Or, I mean, there's usually on almost every team, there's at least 1 day out of 5 that's a bullpen day, and so they've got an opener, a guy who's kind of a starter, but he's only good for like usually 1 turn through the rotation or maybe 2, and then they roll with the long reliever, and then they try to use the back end guys. So the bullpens are already used up a lot more than what they were previously. But I don't know, man. It's garbage. Like, La Russa's so fucking old school. Like, that dude's so out of it. Like, he should never be coaching that team.
Yeah.
Especially with the young cats that they have.
Those kids don't give a fuck. They don't care about any of that shit. These rules they're like, get out of here, Grandpa. Come on, old man.
For real.
Did you hear the things that Dino Gaudio was doing?
Jesus Christ. What happened to John Tavares?
You should know who Dino Gaudio is.
The coach?
Did you see what happened to John Tavares?
He got stretched out earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's what we were saying. The Pens were going to win.
The refs are letting them play.
But, I mean, the Maple Leafs actually scored, though. We missed that goal.
Wow.
William Nylander. Oh, he finally did something.
Yeah, sorry about that. I hadn't seen that. I didn't know Tavares got knocked out.
Yeah.
Man, that's not good for the Leafs. Is that why you took Austin Matthews?
Yes.
Yeah. Did he score that goal?
No. William Nylander did.
Okay. Sorry, I'm listening to you and trying to watch the highlights.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. No, did you see the Dino Gaudia stuff?
No, I did not.
Oh, you got to look at it. He's so they fired Dino Gaudia, right? And
The White Sox?
No,
He's a soccer coach.
College basketball. You guys are terrible.
You asked me if I knew who he was. I said no. I'm guessing over here.
He's a Louisville basketball assistant coach. He used to be the coach at, I believe, Wake Forest. So apparently he's been indicted by, which this tells me is all so screwed up, by the feds because attempting to extort money. How do you say? Well, during the in-person interview with Louisville officials, he threatened to report to the media allegations the things that were going on with the Louisville basketball program.
Damn.
That he was probably involved with.
So he sent one of the recruiting videos that he had to Louisville saying this was just one of the things that I have to be able to use in my threats. So to me, he's doing the right thing, except for using it as a threat. And he's the one that gets on federal charges for extortion.
How does that work?
So
nobody talks about, like, we already know Louisville had shady stuff. I mean, we already know they were getting sanctioned, some of the stuff like that. That's like, really, you're going after Dino Gaudia. He should be your, like, state's evidence.
Yeah, you think you would get a immunity or something for that. Be like a whistleblower thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting chippy in this Leafs game.
I bet.
It's gotta be, yep.
I bet after they knocked out Tavares.
I don't think that was intentional though.
I don't think it was intentional either. But these games, man, they're freaking the refs. The refs let them play. Like, they let them play because it's the playoffs.
It's the playoffs. The playoffs are a totally different game. Yeah.
Yeah, they let them play because it's the playoffs, and then everybody freaks out when crazy shit starts happening because one dude takes it too far, and then somebody's getting knocked into the bench, and then somebody's getting their freaking their helmet knocked off, and like that Marchand last night got freaking hooked and shoved into the boards going like 25 miles an hour, like face first. No call. Nothing. No call. Like, there's so many things that you would think would be, there would be calls at some point.
Playoff hockey.
Yeah.
Westbrook's
They're
got
letting those
8-8. Rui 15-8-9 since Rui's hit it. Rui's got 14.
They're letting them like settle it, they're letting it handle it on the ice or whatever, but and that's the other thing. That's going back, and not to harp on that White Sox LaRussa shit, but then the next day they throw behind, or they hit Mercedes. They throw behind them or whatever. So just a bullshit move or whatever, just throwing at the guy. But you kind of know it was going to happen. And then LaRussa was like cool with that. He's like he's not even defending his own player. He's like, oh, I don't know. It's, unwritten rules. It's like, God, you're so old.
Rejected 2 seconds, 118 points. Misses. Yep. 118 is what we end up the half. Indiana down 14. So bonus got 9, 12, and 7. D, you're looking really nice on that.
9, 12, and so wow, that's what did you took triple double?
Yep.
Wow.
Westbrook's has got 15, 9, and 9. Triple double's almost a guarantee. So we're not looking too bad on our rebound prop either. So hopefully that'll come through for us. Davis Bertans, second game in a row. Can't hit anything. 0.0 points.
Leafs are on a power play right now. They should score.
Let's see
Let's
what
get
we
one.
got. A terrible game.
I felt like shocked last night when I was watching that Bruins game. That Bruins game goes to overtime, and then it almost goes to full overtime. And I'm looking at my watch. I'm like, God, I feel like this game started at freaking lunch, and it's like 10 o'clock at night. Like, how long is this game? You got 20 minutes between every period. It's like the fourth or fifth period or whatever the hell it is.
Oh, you missed it. Wow.
Well, then Ovechkin last night, after the dude gives up the goal or whatever, he's flipping out on the goalie because dude was out, outside the pipes or whatever. But I mean, that dude was standing on his head for like 2 periods. Like, I mean, that game should have been over. That game should have been over multiple times in overtime. And the kid was just, I mean, he was really having a good game. Goal.
My three-way is looking nice. There are words that are normally not said.
Come on, score.
Rob will be so pissed if somehow they get to like the fourth quarter and they rest Westbrook. Oh, they took a rebound away. 15, 8, and 9. Still on pace, but I would have rather had that 9th rebound. I mean, 1 point for setup. What do we got for second half? Anybody got any numbers yet?
Let me see.
There we go. NBA second half.
119.
Yeah, I got 118 and a half. God, I think the Pacers stay in this. They just got nothing from their bench, and I think that's going to improve. The game we haven't even got to. The game I was going to love is Portland, Denver. That is going to be one of the best games.
That's Saturday?
Yeah. Saturday, the games are great. I mean, you are just rolling out. You start with the Heat Bucks early on at let me just put this play in. At 2 o'clock. Then at 4:35, you get the Clippers and Mavs. Then at 8 o'clock prime time, you get the Nets versus the Celtics. And then at 10:35, you get Portland and Denver. Then on Sunday, you get the Lakers and Phoenix. And you get Atlanta and the Knicks. I like the Knicks to win. It's kind of funny. So ESPN gave like all their guys pick who wins the series. So Bucks Heat was 13-3. Almost everybody taking the Bucks. Clippers was 16-1, taking the Clippers. The Nets were the only team that was 17-0. Nobody took the Celtics. And then the Portland Denver game was split right down the middle at 8-8. And then 17-1 was between the Lakers and the Suns. And the Lakers obviously are the 8th seed.
That's interesting. I would think the majority would be with the Nuggets.
Well, I mean, there's no Jamal Murray. Not sure if you're aware of that, Rich.
I know Murray's out, but he's been out for like 6 weeks, hasn't he?
Yeah,
aren't they kind of used to playing without him, or they just haven't been playing that well without him?
I mean, they've been playing fine. I mean, but you're in a game where this game to me is you're gonna have to score points.
Yeah,
Portland's not one of the hottest teams you don't want to play. I think they're something like 15-5, 15-6 in their last 20. They've got everybody back. They're playing well. To me, Monte Morris will be fine at the point guard from Denver, but he's not scoring you 20 points. This basically then relies on, does Michael Porter Jr. score 20 plus in the playoffs and Aaron Gordon get between 13 to 16?
I mean, isn't it? I mean, Gordon's a pretty good player,
but Porter's never done it in the playoffs.
I haven't watched any of the games since Aaron Gordon's been there, so I don't know how he's.
Well, they've meshed well. Everything has gone well. There's been no issues at that. The issue essentially has been that team has really started to rely on Michael Porter Jr. He's actually outscoring Jokic. He's the leading scorer. So now you're going to say, yes, he has the pedigree, but he just has to go ahead and do it.
Right.
So
it's people just kind of doubting, because they haven't seen it, hasn't done it.
And again, you're facing a really hot Blazer team, which on paper, they can beat anybody. They can beat the Lakers. They can beat anybody. You've got Damon Stoudemire not Damon Stoudemire, sorry.
The hell are you talking about?
I just dated myself a little bit there. We're going with Damian Lillard at point guard. You got CJ at the 2. You then basically make the trade where Norman Powell Islanders just scored 3-2. So go stick your tongue out at your wife. What is he walking the cat? He looked like he had a cat in his head and walked outside. Oh, I gotta ask Rich, does he walk his cat? You get Nurkic back, who's looked okay. And I mean, you've got a decent bench, guys who can hit shots with Carmelo and Simons. And I mean, they're not a team I would want to play in the playoffs.
Nah.
No.
But I think the Suns beat the Lakers.
It's going to be a question. They need to solve their issues. If the Lakers want, they could get every team in foul trouble.
Right.
And there's nothing anybody can do about it. And if they do that, it's a different game. I don't really know why. And I don't love the number, but I wouldn't mind anybody taking the over 58 for the Wizards team total. I mean, if the Pacers don't come back here and get anything from the bench, they're not even going to cover the 3. But I do see them just running this game till it dies.
How much do I need from Sabonis?
You need 1 point and 3 assists.
Let's hope we get that in the third quarter.
Oh, you should easily get that in the third quarter. There shouldn't be any issue at all. This Canadian Leafs game is a hell of a game. I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back.
All good.
You keep everybody entertained here. We'll go through. I'm taking Santos Laguna. The line just dropped to -150. So I'm taking Santos Laguna versus Pueblo money line. That game starts in an hour. So be right back.
Santos Laguna versus Pueblo.
Mexico.
Yeah. Mexico. Got it. Yeah. What about Costa Rica? Oh, what's good though? Need Toronto to score here. Do some. But I'm definitely taking Mookie Betts over 1.5 total bases.
Are you guys watching this fucking fight in this Pens game?
No, I've been watching Toronto.
Wow. They can't get it. They can't get it fucking broke up. They can't get this fight broke up.
Oh shit!
Yeah, this has been going on for like a minute. They can't get it split up. They had
One dude
it.
still got a stick in his hand. He's like, hold on.
They had it stopped. And then one dude come over, and it looked like he poked the other dude in the eye. Something.
Oh, you poked me in the eye.
Captain Insano shows no mercy. So they're gonna have to put the majority of both of these teams in the box. Oh, they're gonna start again.
Oh, he got him in a nice little. Oh, I like that.
They finally got it broke up, and then they started going after each other again.
Oh, it's gonna get wild now.
That's Gensel and Palmieri.
Rust, one of them.
Russ came in. He came in and broke it up. There's a dude come in and started. Wow, there's a whole. Yep, putting the whole team in the box, both sides.
Damn.
They got 5 Islanders in the box, and then they got four Pens in the box. Now they're picking up. Now they got to go pick up everybody's helmets. They
They're
go
still talking through the fucking the box.
Uh-huh.
They're talking shit through the box and shit.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you watch this Pens game,
This is crazy.
there's a video review whether this is the goal.
For who?
For the Islanders.
The Islanders, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like they sticks the goalie glove out past the line the whole time.
Yeah, they were. I don't think I ever saw it get in.
And then Crosby takes out 3 guys. Other
Right.
guys are in there. I mean, the referee tackled the one guy. Actually, looked like he threw a punch. It looked like he was trying to hold him, but the guy kind of rattled there, and he ended up to give him a shot right in the chops. I gave a soccer play, Rich. So since you missed the last, basically we're 24-1 in our last 25. So it's a tail if you'd like.
What's the play?
Santos Laguna in Mexico. Money line. It's like -150.
Oh, he hella poked him in the eye.
Oh yeah, he sure poked me.
If you don't want to take the money line, do a 2-team parlay with the Dubs money line tomorrow.
Mexico.
Like +200.
Okay, Santos Laguna. Money line's -145. I'll take that.
All right.
There we.
So what are they doing now? They're talking to the captain. What are these motherfuckers gonna do? They gonna fucking fight too? Shit. Let's see who fucking wants to win the game. What they initial warnings? Like I don't know what do they do there?
I don't know. There's 7 guys in the box for the Penguins. Literally, there are.
It's
You got
COVID
Sidney-
fucking
you got
restrictions.
Sidney
Can't be doing that
Crosby.
shit.
You got Sidney Crosby, 59. Connor
Do they have enough
Sherry's in
seats?
there.
Do they have enough seats? I mean, shit.
Some guy named Zucker is in there. Crosby's talking about
Zach-
something.
Zucker.
I still haven't figured out what they're doing. Looks like we got 35, 58, 89, 87, 17, 8, and 41 for the Pens, and 26, 24, 21, 44, and 2 for the Islanders. So that's 12
shit.
guys.
Florida
in the
just tied it
box.
up. Florida just tied it up.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Now it gives me the over 9.5.
Well, fuck you. Oh yeah, I guess that's fine. As long as we win. I'm glad you cashed the 9.5 though.
Yeah, I mean, come on. That's what you want to cash in all your hockey plays. 9.5 goals in a playoff game.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Marlins score. They're beating the crap out of the Phillies. Oh, still haven't figured out what we're doing yet in this game. They're still talking. Yep. Sorry, whoops. I got Grey's Anatomy as my other channel. That's probably not going to give us any plays.
No, that's not gonna help at all.
No. It's got 32 seconds. Here we go. Bradley Beal layup again. It's the Pacers cannot stop Bradley Beal. I mean, he's not even taking. I mean, they're all high percentage layups. So Bonus just completely clears somebody out. Westbrook gets a rebound though. That's good. And Bradley Beal is going to cut over and he's going to lay it. No, he's going to throw the ball away. Malcolm Brogdon's going to take it. And then I don't know what the hell that was, but it still scored. But he tried to throw it behind his back or something and just kind of barely bounced over there. Oh,
Man, what a freaking mess this is.
yeah. I don't think they have any clue how to unravel that.
Well, no. And then it was like it looked like they were trying to figure out who was going to come out of the box first. I guess they must let the teams decide when there's that many guys in. Oh, Islanders goal 3-3.
There they go.
Yep.
Take
Man.
advantage of the power play.
I gotta start fucking betting stuff when I say it. Jesus.
Yep. I want to see the tongue go at your wife. Come on, let's go. I think that's the brilliant move to make during the marriage here. Make sure you stick the tongue back at your wife.
Yeah.
They fucking tied it up.
And if you missed it, Florida tied it up with Tampa.
Did they really?
Yep, 5-5.
Man,
I cashed the over 9.5 goals.
Nice.
Yeah, but if I lose Tampa, it's a nothing.
Doesn't help.
And they go to Rui. Rui, who we said was the key. Rui scores easily. 14 points. Damn it, he would have cashed. He hasn't hit over 13 points in his last 6 games. Rui starting to play like a beast. Boom, there we go. It's an outside shot that was made by Indiana. Rob
Power
just
play.
figured out. Rob just figured out this game might be a blowout. I might be screwed.
Power play, Lightning.
There we go. Finish the game for 23 seconds and
Oh.
part of overtime.
Another fight. They just crashed the goal on Jari, and now they're fighting again. I think, is this all the guys they just let out of the box?
Nah.
Did they let them out after that goal score? Or were those guys in for majors on fighting?
I don't know, but there's already another power play for somebody.
I don't know. I got to see if they called it if they called it a major.
I mean, if those were majors for fighting, then those guys
They
are
don't
all
come
still
out.
in the box.
Yeah, they don't come out.
Yeah, they're all still in there now.
No, they were in there for 2-minute penalties.
Okay.
Getzel was 2 minutes. Letty was 2 minutes. Mayfield 2 minutes. Wallstrom 2 minutes. Palmieri 2 minutes. Letang 2 minutes. Dumoulin 2 minutes. Brian Russ 2 minutes.
But why didn't they come out after the Islanders scored then?
I don't know. I mean, the official site has it as a 2 minutes. All right, the Lightning and Panthers are in overtime. Let's see if the Lightning can pull this out.
All these games are going overtime. I'd bet it's.
That's going to overtime. Huh. Well, we don't want that Leafs game to go to overtime.
I don't think I'm getting
No, we
the
don't.
official right score on. I'm going to switch over to ESPN here because I don't think I'm getting the right box score on this game. There's a delay. Because all of a sudden Westbrook, who's got 2 rebounds, has the same rebound total that he had at halftime. No, they must have took one. I mean, he's had 2 rebounds. I don't know why they haven't counted them. What the hell's that going on here? Hopefully they adjust it. I mean, he clearly had 2 rebounds that he took off the backboard and dribbled up the court. And it's only got him back to 8 rebounds, but we had 8 rebounds at halftime. And 9 assists. Like I said, Rob is worried. There's no doubt he's worried. Now, he should be, but yeah. Let's see what we got here. I see Pittsburgh on a power play.
Oh, I'm sure.
Pittsburgh's on a power play.
They must have called it on. They must have called that penalty on.
They called it on Rich.
Islanders then.
Yeah, they called it on Rich.
Cycle back. Oh, that could be another. No, here we go. Come on, Malkin. Right there,
Yeah,
right in
this is
front.
fine.
Goal! Penn scored.
Yeah. Malkin?
No,
Fuck.
Malkin passed it off. It was a beautiful
I'll take an
pass.
assist.
Beautiful pass, short side. Jeff Cotta.
Nice.
I'm assuming it's Jeff. He's the only Carter I know in hockey.
Yeah, it's Jeff Carter from the Kings.
Yep. Max Pacioretty, jump shot says, is not playing. The Wizards have come out here and are outscoring the Pacers by 5. The Wizards' money line was going to be easy. Another miss. Westbrook picks up his dribbles so we can give it to Bradley Beal. He circles around, gives it to Rui, back to Westbrook. Rob needs points by Westbrook. Westbrook, offensive charge. He's telling the ref, no, I didn't touch him. It's like you ran right into him and you threw him like four yards. Ball on the side. Let's see if the Pacers care here. Down 19. Here's the bonus. Double teamed. Kicks it out for a wide open three. This will be an assist, and it is. It's another assist for Sabonis. He's up to 9 assists. He needs 1 point and 1 assist. If he doesn't get it from that 1 point, that's where you just like want to jump.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that jump shot. Taking that Alex Tuck over 2.5 shots on goal for Vegas with no Pacioretty. I think that's been cashing pretty regularly.
Let me see if I even have that. I don't even know what NHL props. I don't think I've taken any, but anytime goal scores. Sabonis scores. We only need 1 more assist to get the triple double. All right, I got Marchand points. Faye, I only have points. I don't have shots and goal.
Yeah. Is that something you think you get live?
I was just going to check. Different books. Sabonis again. They get the ball to Sabonis. He goes out. Does he kick it in? No. He's fouled, but there's no call. And that guy basically runs into the other guy, and his back gets contorted, but apparently that's not a foul. Out to Bradley Beal, who's nothing but nylon. Malcolm Brogdon misses. Malcolm Brogdon to the free throw line. Down 19. Let's see. We got the Storm down 10.
Whoa, man. Sheesh.
Oh, damn.
Did you
That's a
see
penalty.
that? The puck was sitting in the blue there, and this dude rolls up and smacks it out of there, and I think he hit his face on the crossbar.
Oh, he got pushed into that shit.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got pushed into it.
Didn't see anything. Ref says no foul.
Oh, no, it's a penalty.
Oh, yeah, cross-checking.
Oh, yeah, he definitely got shoved into it. That's a metal post on your face. Yeah.
I'm going to take a bet.
Isles going back on the power play then, right?
Yep. Montreal's on the power play. Personally, I just took Nylander to score his second goal. All right, Vegas Knights. What do I have? Got anytime goals. I don't have any shots on goal live.
That game hasn't started yet.
Yeah,
I won't have shots on goal. I would love shots on goal, but I don't. Just like I'd love hits, runs, RBIs. I would take that in a heartbeat. By the way, Sabonis got his 11th point. You just need 1 assist now. The only problem is they're down 20. That's the only issue.
Well,
they're down 22. Bradley Beal is taking like every shot except for 1-3, like 6 inches from the rim. I think Rob is doomed. I think the Pacers are too. $22-point game. I've been wondering if the Pacers try to play defense or just say, what the hell? They give it to Sabonis. Sabonis passes it out to Brogdon. Brogdon takes the shot, and he misses. That would have been the triple. That would have been the triple double. And another three by the Wizards. Guess who? Bradley Beal. It's a 25-point Washington lead. Folks, this one is all over.
Not until I get my triple double.
And they're dusting off the backup squad. I want to see the Westbrook live because I want to take the under. They're giving you a 243 as the total, though, which means you're right close, but just takes any non-scoring quarter and you're screwed. But you're on pace to score 66 this quarter, so that's probably good.
Oh.
Wizards third quarter margin of victory minus 1,000. Second half lines, Wizards minus 450.
Fucking Ant.
What, is Ant in the chat?
He says you owe him royalties for stealing his haircut.
You're going to need royalties for stealing my hair? Yeah, yep. Because I love being bald. That's the best part of it. Yep. It's just nothing I could do. I was losing the battle. And unfortunately, there's no more war. Yeah, MT13 still needs 2 turnovers from Russell Westbrook. He's got 3. It's just a question of who plays. And there's another fight in the Islanders-Pens game. Martin tried to fight Sidney Crosby. But that's a smart move. Smart move, though. Rob has officially declared he's done.
At least he only put half on it.
What?
At least he only put half on it. He said he won 5, right? And he put 250?
Yeah, he put 250. Yeah. Could be
So,
terrible if he put 500, yeah. But
Right.
250 on a prop is nuts. I mean, I've gone it maybe once, but I don't know. Especially when you're not getting it like at the beginning of his streak or the middle of his streak. You're getting it after he's gone on this massive run. So you're getting this huge inflated number. Like, I don't take anything from a prop over 45 points, over 45 in a PRA. Like, when they start moving Jokic and Giannis's prop to 48, 49, I'm like, no chance. And after 10 years shaving, I sliced my head for the first time yesterday. It was in the power shaving. I'm using an electric, so hopefully that I won't have that issue. So put a 1 on and just go. We'll see what there. Oh, that's crazy. Your head's all bleeding sitting in the shower. You look like Carrie coming out of there.
Yeah, those head wounds bleed like crazy.
Yeah. Well, like when my son, I mean, I have stitches. So one of the reasons like doesn't work, I've always had this bald spot here because we were at a Christmas tree lot when I was young in West Palm Beach. And next to the church where the Christmas trees were sold was a woods. So all the kids would be out in the woods playing. So we were playing like sticks and we're grabbing sticks and playing fake swords or whatever. And I was calling my brother and he didn't turn around. So I took this log, which was about that round. I had it with 2 hands and I just threw it at him. Like tried to throw him in the back, right? To get his attention. He turned around at the exact moment and he caught that right in his lip. He then grabbed the same piece of wood and smacked me over the top of the head with it and then broke that in half. My head bust open with stitches. I come out of the woods just bleeding from the back of the head right that. And I'm like, Dad, we got to go. And I'm crying. And my dad's like, I got to leave. And I'm like, yeah. And I had my hands like this covered in blood. And I ended up getting 7 stitches in the back of my head. So, and that's pretty much developed into a calic. So it would always move the hair and just became a bald spot really quick. So, yeah. So I was well into having that bald spot on the back of my head at a really young age. So
we have to go. Yeah, bleeding pretty bad here. Bleeding pretty bad.
Are you sure, Dad?
So we never sat there and wondered whether my brother had a temper. So my brother's also the only person I've seen in 2 different basketball leagues actually kick a ball the length of the court. Didn't like a call. That ball got punted.
Yeah, we had a basketball hoop at my last job, and we would, play horse or whatever on lunch. Sometimes, and the one guy got real mad, and he punched the ball, and it went like onto the roof of the building. We're like, well, that was our only ball. Thanks, Dick. Like, thanks for. And then it came out, and I've never seen a ball do this before. The ball had like a lump on it. It's the weirdest thing. I've never seen a basketball do this before. It was a cheap ball.
All right, Bradley Beal is still in the game. Ish Smith is in. Westbrook is sitting.
Yeah, I already had the Tony La Russa rant earlier, and we went through that. I think Sean and D are tired of hearing me rant about Tony La Russa. Big old asshole.
All right, we got the Lightning game getting kicked off for overtime here.
Where's the Leafs game at? What are they?
Rail apparently gave the Wizards -3. That looks pretty good. So that's what's all over Twitter right now. It's a good play. And I was on the Wizards money line, so I'm not worried about this. I mean, I'll walk away with about 1.5 units. So
Alcantara is throwing a gem for the Marlins. 2 hits, no runs, 9 Ks. Oh, he's out. He's out.
That's odd. They didn't carry the power play into overtime. Is that because they play 4v4? I've never looked at that.
What?
No, they normally do, I think.
I thought they did. Why would they didn't. The Lightning picked up a power play with 30 seconds left in the game.
Oh, yeah, so they should have had time left on that. I wonder why.
I don't know if it's a playoff thing or it's just you drop down to 4 players, so you don't play 4v3.
Maybe.
But if that's the case, if you picked up a power play, you'd still play 4v3.
Oh, missed it.
Ugh. Canadians Leafs are tied. Come on, Austin Matthews. Prove that you're worth all that money.
You think Bryce Harper could get a fucking hit? God.
They're playing the Marlins.
Exactly. He had great numbers. He had great numbers against Alcantara, but guy was dealing tonight.
Yeah, Marlins are one of those weird teams. By the way, if you haven't looked at it, the Blue Jays came back and took the lead.
Yeah, they did. That's why I took the team total.
I almost took the +2.5 earlier, but I did.
Well, Sabonis is still in, but Sabonis picks up a foul. I believe that's foul number 4. We're still waiting for 1 assist.
The reason why they hired LaRussa apparently is because Jerry Reinsdorf has a regret from like 30 years ago before Tony LaRussa won like however many World Series he won. And so he's trying to rekindle the magic. Well, LaRussa's time has passed. Like, that dude's old as fuck. Like,
I don't think he'll last a season.
he's going to be there as long as that contract is probably two or 3 years. Reinsdorf isn't going to fire him because he fired him once and he said it was the biggest regret of his career or whatever, and that's why he's there now. And so your extremely talented young baseball team has to deal with this old asshole manager.
So we like the first period under in the Wild game.
Yeah, Gerardo was on that first period under 1.5.
All right, I'll take that. Yeah, it's doing a good job trying to lose by 30.
Come on, Sabonis.
Still waiting on the 1 assist.
That's what I said too, Ant. Ant said his contract will last longer than he's alive. That's what I mean, the contract, it probably has a stipulation in it, 3 years or if he dies, whichever comes first. Oh, Islanders scored.
Yep.
Tie game. Man.
All right. Sabonis takes a seat.
Told you all those games are going to.
That's his next thing, Ant. I think he's gonna finish ruining this young White Sox team, then he's gonna run for president. I mean, he's still got another 5 or 10 years before he can do that, though, I think.
And here they come. Penn's got a break. Oh, missed it. All right. Do we take the over 9.5 in another hockey game? Man, there's a difference. This is in the 5th. 5 minutes left in the game.
Plus 550.
I love Islanders plus 1.5, minus 3,500. Westbrook's still in. Bertans with 3. He actually makes a point. Boom. The Pacers hit a basket. Shocking. I know this is going to come as a complete shock, but we're way off the pace of the over.
Oh, by how much?
Actually, no, we're not. I mean, they're giving you a stupid 251. I mean, you got 8 minutes left. You should score 8 more points in this game. It's 63 points. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we're okay. I mean, they're giving you 251. I mean, I see us getting about 183. That's saying you're getting a 70.4th. I don't see a 70.4th. I mean, you should get 8 points, but no one's playing any defense right now. And this is just run down, shoot the 3. You missed it. All right, get the rebound. Oh, great steal by TJ McConnell. And then he threw it right back to the other team. Good job, Kalen Martin. Russ gets an assist. He just needs 15 more points. He doesn't even have a triple-double, by the way. But I don't know if that's right because I think his rebound total is completely wrong. I've already went on that rant. Bertans again. Bertans is trying to get his numbers in the third quarter. Here we go. Hey, there's a layup by TJ McConnell. And we come right down. So we should have scored 8 points, but instead we're going to get like 18. Go Penguins.
Let's go.
Penguins are back up. Damn it. I was going to take the shot at the minus the 1.5 at plus 1,500. I looked at it. I really questioned throwing $5 on that just to say if they score once, they get a good chance to get an empty netter.
I mean, they're down 30.
Yeah, everybody's on Twitter bending over so much to rail. He's really good. There's no doubt about that. But his looks don't tend to be that much different than mine. Yeah, the Pacers will not make the playoffs. They don't look very good at basketball. I mean, losing Karis LeVert to COVID for the last 2 games of the play-in doesn't help. You depend on Justin Holiday, who's 3 of 10, and O'Shea Brissett, who had 23 points last game, but he's 4 of 10 now. Doug McDermott, another guy. Damn it, Panthers won. Panthers win. Shoot.
For real?
Yep, 6-5.
Oh my gosh, what a pass. Wow.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Wow.
Okay, falls down. Kalen Martin hits the 3. So we said we should have had 8 points. Instead, we got 18. There's now 77 points scored in this quarter. Damn, I knew I should have took the over in the second half. Yeah, I'll definitely be on the Lightning game 4. I don't see it being tied to 2, but hats off to the Panthers. They battled. I mean, they were up 2, down 2. In the end, pulled off a major victory that they had to have, or the
That was big.
series is over. All right, we got the Knights game getting ready to drop the puck. Hey, there was a technical in Indiana. They're only down 30. How do you get a technical down 30? What are you really arguing? I don't know how many Russ has because I think his rebound numbers are way off.
Oh man, fucking Tampa Bay.
So I understand it's the right look. So Rob's yelling at me, I was on the right bet. That should have hit. I said, no, not at that number. And he's like, oh, that would have easily hit if it was a big game. And I was like, yeah, but there was a chance that it wasn't going to be a big game. So you might have had the right look, but you shouldn't have taken it at that number. And I still don't think they have anything right. I mean, I'm watching Russ get rebounds, and they're not counting them. That's just pissed me off. Oh, good block. There they go. Look, the Pacer can get it under 30. No.
Can you grab it next one?
Yeah, they came out and played like this was the big game they had to get. Yep. So you get 77 points. We're at 197. Now the 250 looks really like. I think we'll be fine on the over. I don't know. What do we got for like ancillary pieces to get points? I will say when it's a blowout, my thing tends to just like go away. It's like, look, no more props in this game. You get no more props. None for you.
Come on, Toronto.
Yeah, it would be nice if Toronto can actually look like they're playing hockey. Penguins got 20 seconds. And that's it. Pens win. All right, we finally get a win for the show. There we go. Snappy. So Snappy comes through, and we get a win. Vegas still alive. Bertant's still alive. He might get a lot of luck here. He's got 7 points now in the fourth quarter. Hopefully he actually sees the floor. I'm not sure what – I still don't think Westbrook's rebounds numbers are right.
Well, there's still one more quarter, right?
Yeah, I mean
but I need Sabonis to get in for just one little drive and get an assist. Throw up a nice little alley-oop.
I mean, you're going to have the start of the fourth quarter right now. That's going to be the issue.
Hey, what's up, Bob?
What's up, Bob?
Yeah, I haven't seen Bob in forever.
How is it Canada's national pastime, and they let fucking Tampa Bay win the stand? Well, I'll tell you what, Ant. There's going to be another American team is going to win it this year, because I don't think anybody's got anything for the Knights or the Avs.
That didn't take long.
Was that Minnesota Wild scored?
Yep.
Oh, fuck me.
Jesus.
Now, if you're on that under 1.5, you're holding on to your ass for 17 minutes.
That's one of those things where you just don't watch it.
That's like, you're like, I'm on the under. Shit. And at that point, you're almost like, let me take the over 2.5. That's probably more likely than the under 1.5.
Could have waited 2 minutes and gotten plus money on the Knights.
Yep. Tons misses the 3. Gets it back to Ishii. Ishii throws it to I don't know who the world is number 1.
Oh, but by the way, Seattle Storm came back and won.
Yeah, they blew them out.
Jeez, come on, man.
I don't think they.
Show up, right?
I took them the second half. I already had them as a money line, by the way.
What's going on in the Braves game? What the hell?
I ain't seen the Braves play a game all year. Gonna get fired if I don't get some sleep. Long, long loving but sounds too deep because I like it. I love it.
That was how bad the Pirates are. Is that Drew Smiley was like a minus 180, minus 185 favorite today.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
No, I actually thought I had. What happened? happened to that match? Oh, did I have that with the Lightning? I bet you I did. Yeah, I did. Damn it. The Lightning screwed me.
All right, so you said you were taking who? Turner, and then I was taking Mookie Betts, right?
Yeah, I took them both.
All right.
Oh, Sabonis passes it off. Brogdon for 3. He misses.
What the fuck? It just
That's like you are literally sitting here. I will tell you, none of these threes are like even balanced. He's pulling away. He's leaning back. Doesn't look like he needs to, but he's just trying to make it more difficult. All right, Ish Smith misses another shot. What is that sound? Someone's blowing up the gas. Sabonis inside the hoop and the harm. Not what you need.
Yep.
Yep. It's just going to be the question. Do the Pacers lose by 25? The line's 23.5. I am excited to see the Pacers. And, I mean, Rob still's got Westbrook in here. He only needs 14 points. Hachimura having a tremendous game. Another point. TJ McConnell to Sabonis. Sabonis inside. No call. Yeah, they did. They called offensive charge. And Sabonis just fouled out. Did
Great.
you hear me? He's one. No, they gave it to him. They gave him the assist on the other play. So he does get a triple-double and fouls out.
which one did I want?
I told you wanted a triple-double.
I got it.
I told you they've been off on the stats in this game there. I think they're still off on the Westbrook stats.
Yeah, Smiley. I mean, he pitched okay, but I mean, the Pirates got 4 runs. They cashed their team total in like the second inning, I think. Oh no, they picked it up. They
And
got
the Pacers
2.
started. We got the Davis Bertans layup. Come on, Davis. We need you, buddy. We just need a 3.
Yeah,
We're
he
up
only
to
gave up
9
2
points.
runs.
Davis, give us a 3.
Wow, this game's a real freaking blowout, huh? Jesus.
It's 33 points.
Why don't they just stop playing?
No, not until they give us Davis his 3. We just need a 3 from Davis. Come on, Davis.
Yeah, that's a good outing for Smiley.
Giga Bigadiditsi. Brogdon's just going to lean back and shoot a really lazy 3, which he's going to miss basically everything. Ish Smith is going to run through, and he's got a layup. No, he throws it to Daniel Gafford, who dunks it because there's no defense being played by Indiana at all. Indiana has quit, folks.
They quit.
IT. 2 guys go for the block. It's an easy dunk. Come on, I got to cash this minus 25.5. Also, by the way, that's 58 points if you followed me on the team total for the Wizards. So the Wizards need 1 point to cash the team total. So that is nice.
Yeah, happens. cash the Wizards though.
Yeah, we'll catch the Wizards.
Cash the triple double.
Yep. That was what, plus 130 for you?
Yeah. Need Toronto to come through. Fucking.
I will say there is legitimacy to that, to say what's the point of playing for you're down 35. It's a elimination game. You don't want to get anybody hurt. I mean, this is gonna
because people are betting on it.
and it's gonna be Eddie Sumner, Holiday, Bidadizzi, Martin for the rest of the game. What did Twatty just tweet? Is he even doing any betting? I don't even know what he's up to. Everything he posts is like weird sports references from like 20 years ago.
No, he posted the other day. He's been on a little bit of a heater baseball.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
This is why I fed my dog today.
Where's he putting his plays?
Um.
Oh, that's great. I give my dog cottage cheese, and that's good. Boss dog. All right.
Old
Where's he
people
posting his
broadcasting.
play? I thought he wasn't doing pay service anymore.
I don't know. He posted his he posted up his link to his website, and his plays were on there. I don't know if he's posting them on there every day.
Okay. I'll be honest, I don't go to his website. I don't go to most people's websites.
Ooh, that boy got popped.
Tampa Bay's won the Stanley Cup several years in a row. Not in a row, but they've won the Cup several years. They've got 2 Stanley Cups. Maybe 3. 2?
Tampa?
Yeah.
Oh my God! How did he?
Oh, you missed it.
How did he? How was that not a goal? What?
Bradley Beal is in the full jumpsuit. Davis Bertans is still playing, though.
Are you watching this Leafs game, D?
Yeah, how did you miss that?
How did he miss that?
Bro, you skate all your life to
Oh my
and
God! The dude was on the ground.
Oh my God.
Indiana's
Hit the
down
LG.
35.
Oh, he just got enough of it with the pad.
Oh, the pad. Okay.
Yeah, he just got enough of it.
Bro,
With the
he's
pad.
a bum if that didn't happen.
They
Man.
gave it to Daniel Gafford to play point guard. He threw it into the stands. All right, come on. Give it to Davis Bertans. There you go. Eddie Sumner for 3. He bricks it. Gafford gets the rebound. Who do they want to throw to? Ishmael. Get it out of Ishmael's line because he's not going to pass. He's just going to lay it in. I told you they quit. It's 37 now. This is Pacers 3. By the way, that cashes the Washington Wizards team total. I know you were worried when we needed one more point with 8 minutes left.
Good thing this Pacers team made the playoffs. And this is the team that just stomped out the Hornets.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That everybody in the world was on the Hornets.
I don't know why. I was on Miles Bridges.
And literally everybody that I heard talk about
Matthews.
basketball was on the Hornets.
Kicks it. Davis Bertans for 3. He bricks it. Come on, Davis.
You've needed this guy to make one shot for like an hour.
No, because he had 0 points going into halftime. In the third quarter, he's busted out for 7. Then he got 2. He got a layup early in the fourth. He needs 1-3. I need to have something on the damn board say we hit it. And right now, our hopes are in Vegas, and yeah, there wasn't a lot playing. Santos Laguna is also obviously we're playing with. All right, Matthews gets the layup, and now it's back to 37.
These Thursdays are a bitch with baseball because all the games are in the afternoon.
And why is that? Normally Wednesday's the early game.
Getaway day.
Okay.
Getaway day, Mondays and Thursdays usually.
All right, that's the Euro step. Oh, we get a dunk and a hang on the rim from Jakar Sampson, I think. Ish Smith. He's looking at Davis is in the corner. Davis is in the corner. No, that's not Davis. That's some other guy who hit a 3. Who the hell is that guy? Chandler. No, that's not Chandler Hutchison. Who is that? Oh, that's Anthony Gill.
Who?
Anthony Gill. And once again, Eddie Sumner hits another 3. Glad he was on the bench all game. And this is 2-0 Wild. There goes that first period. Yep, there goes that first period.
Fucking Wild team is
should have too damn over. Fuck.
Should have just kept my units from soccer and just relaxed. I'm still going to win 3 units.
You're not going to do that.
What gave that away? Did you see the number of plays I put up Tuesday and Wednesday? I was waiting for you to go, damn. I do laugh with the guys like, I tailed like 4 of them. I can't tail all 9.
Yeah.
Oh. So the over is a little bit, it shouldn't be, but
do the Wild win by at least 2? I don't know. I mean, we were on the Knights jump shot. I don't fucking know. I mean,
all right. Well, I'm taking the Atlanta Braves money line.
To be honest, I don't think most of these games are being. I don't think most of these games are being decided by more than 2 goals.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're down 1 or 2 goals in the first half, I just like I mean.
How about the first 10 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, I had the Lightning plus 300 in the game that we were just watching, so I did get a point to take Florida. So
right.
I didn't lose any money in that game because they came storming back. So
I mean, I would take if you get a decent number on the +2, or if you want to take them plus the plus 300 or whatever it is on the money line.
Yeah, the money line's plus 360. The plus 1.5 is plus 110. This is what Rob does, and he does a really good job at it. So, like when everyone comes in and Wild are on a power play.
Leafs getting a power play here.
No, the Wild are about to get a power play. This could be 3-0.
Maybe hold off on betting that jump shot. This is what I was afraid of, because I heard a stat where like the Vegas has only beat the Wild in Minnesota 1 time since they've been in existence, and it was an overtime or something, or a shootout.
It was a practice game that didn't count. All right, so since we hit the lull here, I'm going to go through and tell you what I like in soccer. And then we can just kind of go through. So we got Newcastle Brisbane Roar tonight in Australia A-League. I don't love this game at all. I think Brisbane Roar wins, but if this game ends up in a draw, it's not going to surprise me. I think that's really the 2 outcomes that you're going to get, so I'm staying away. We do have Shakhtar Solodrezhsk in Belarus. That is a play I'm actually on. I like Shakhtar over Dynamo Minsk. What's the current number that I got it at? So I can tell you. Oh, oops, sorry. I'm going to go to my other soccer. Yeah, I got this other category just called other. It's like all the other leagues that no one watches. You got it at plus 105. You could take a pick 'em minus 1.5, which basically means if it's a draw, you only lose half your bet. I like Shakhtar there. Shakhtar's the top team in the Belarusian league. I'm not going to try to pronounce it for Shia.
Oh my god.
Shorthanded.
Shorthanded fucking goal for the Habs.
Oh, terrible. So I like Shakhtar, so Duresk on a money line bet. Then that's all I'm going to do in the Belarus. Then you got Fredericia and Viborg. Viborg is the class of the division. This is the promotion group. They're the better group. Federicia's at home. They've been an okay team at home. Viborg's worth a play here. I'm going to throw them in a parlay. Helsingør and Silkeborg. Once again, I think this is either Silkeborg or a draw. So really not looking as a play for me. In that, I do think those are the only two outcomes you're getting. SJ Berg and Koji. Koji's terrible. Koji just sucks. This is SJ Berg all the way. I don't even understand why I'm getting a good number on this. So SJ Berg in the Danish league, we're taking. Then we're going to go to my balls are cold ice. Ants Icelandic plays of the day, which by the way we absolutely slaughtered last week on the Discord. Brita Billick, that's your team. You're going to have to learn, Rich. Brita Billick returns home versus Stajnarn. Brita Billick is a goal scoring team. They're normally a top 2 team in the league. Right now, they've kind of started off a little slow. But they're returning home, so I think they're going to get the win here. You're getting a nice number on them, so definitely have that. And I'll get to that. I do think Lille wins. That's one of my favorite plays. Lille wins. They win the French league, which is huge. Crap. Davis Bertans is out. Wizards still hit a 3. Kaya Courier is one of the up-and-coming teams that are playing. They're playing one of the other top teams, so to me, that's a stay away. If you can get a good number on both teams to score, I can't see what that number would be until the game basically starts. So that would be one thing I would look at. We are going to take the Sligo Rovers in a parlay with the Golden State Warriors. They're playing Longford. What you basically have to know is the 2 teams that ended Ford are the 2 worst teams, and they are by far a ways away from the other teams in the league. So Sligo Rovers and Golden State will give you a nice plus 220 to be able to play. Then we're going to go to Lausanne and Young Boys. Young Boys is obviously the top team in the Swiss Super League. Anytime I can make Rich bet for Young Boys, that's going to be a good play as well. So that's a parlay piece. Young Boys will win this game. You can put them in with Golden State. Again, you can get about a plus 200 with them. And that's really the only thing happening in soccer tomorrow. If we switch over to Saturday, which Ant was just talking about, if Lille wins, I think the game's Sunday, actually. If Lille wins, they win the French league, and PSG has won it for like the last 5 years in a row. So Lille's going to turn around and they get to play Angers. They do play on the road. That's the only issue with them. Angers is not a really good team, though they did beat them in January. I still think this game means the world to Lille and means absolutely nothing from Angers' perspective. So I think you're going to walk and get an easy Lille win.
3-0 Wild.
What is
They're
it?
coming. They're coming out firing.
Santos Laguna scored in the first minute. Rich, you hear me?
What's that?
The Mexican soccer play scored in the first minute.
Nice.
So let's
Good, that'll
continue
be,
this
I
on.
mean, I got that for sure. Yeah.
That'll be
Let's-
consolation for this shitbag Leafs team and fucking
Yeah.
Vegas in that show.
Let's get a win. This will be nice. Yeah, so that's kind of what the plays are. I'll put the other plays that are out there. This Wizards game, if you haven't been watching, did go over the total. We're at 245.
That's
What
crazy.
league is the Lille play? Lille is in the French league.
240. It goes over the total with one team winning by 30 points.
That's crazy.
You are getting it juiced. That's why, I mean, really, it's only a parlay piece or a -1. If you can get a -1, it's a pretty nice there. I mean, it's really going to be a push for a win. I think they're going to win probably 2-0. But Angers does have some firepower, but they've got a lot of guys injured and nothing to play for. So,
Do we have any other stalkers, or that's it?
I really haven't even gone through the whole book on I mean, that was all the way into Sunday. On Friday, that's all we have. Saturday, there's going to be a lot more plays.
And then we got
But
KBO tomorrow, right? Tonight. What is it? What is it tomorrow? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have KBO plays for tonight?
Not yet. I'm going through it right now.
Okay. Yeah, jump shot. I mean, if your talent would be pretty nice. I mean, again, I'll be full disclosure. I was absolutely terrible on Tuesday. The Premier League screwed the hell out of me. I was 3-8, but then I came back on Wednesday and went 12-4, and then today I'm 8-0-1. So anyway, you slice it, that's still 12 to 13 units for the week. So I generally do really well, as I was saying last week, when we go in the summer, when people stop looking because the Premier League and all those other leagues, I mean, those leagues are great, but those leagues can screw you up. Sweden is the goal scoring league. That's one thing to kind of look at. Kind of keep that in mind. Isaac Bonga hit a 3. That's all you have to know.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
No, it's not even Isaac Bonga. It's some other guy I've never heard of. He looks like Isaac Bonga. No, it had to be Isaac Bonga. Yeah, it was Isaac Bonga. He said Avita, whatever. I don't know if he said his real name or his African name or whatever it is. Kalen Martin, who's shot way too much, and he misses.
Not that I know of, Ant. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're legit.
All the picks are listed in Discord. You can see some. I mean, got a couple plays that are parlay plays, things of that nature, but I don't count those as full units. So, yep.
Yeah, my MLB is minus 2 units right now. So I think I'd be a pretty shitty faker if I was counting myself as negative units.
I think the wild goal was disallowed.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm only seeing 2-0.
Is anybody watching the game, or are they just fucking? Does it look like it when the Avs came out the other night and looked like they were playing a minor league hockey team?
Believe it or not, I'm watching the. I mean, right now we're going right in. Yeah, I'm watching the game. I've been watching the Wizards game, believe it or not, because that's been in doubt.
Yeah, I got the.
All right, you get 257 points in the Wizards game. The over goes. That was the lean. Easily, we questioned whether or not the Pacers would play any defense. They haven't for a month. That hasn't stopped. We hit the team total second half over 58. But obviously, and D gave you the Wizards. So that hit. We both said we liked the money line. Both of us had things ending on the money line. So that hits. We lose the first quarter. We lose Westbrook. Rob gets his ass handed to him, and that prop he took that he should have never took. Davis Bertans, I stopped watching. I assume he didn't ever hit the damn three. Nope, he never did. Shoot. It was between Bertans and Hachimura, who hasn't scored over 13 in 6 straight games. Of course, gets 18. The blowout kind of helped. So, I mean, Daniel Gafford again goes 15 and 13. He actually has a monster game. Sabonis triple-double hits for D. Westbrook never gets his triple-double. We lose the rebound prop. Westbrook doesn't get the big rebounds.
Can you imagine that? Somebody probably put their house on that shit. Minus 850 for a Russell, like a Westbrook triple-double. I would never, but
I mean, I've got 400 texts of Rob telling me I'm on the right side. I'm on the right side. It was the right play. I was like, not at 53. At 53, your odds of probability really go down. Right in front. Vegas is looking a lot nicer now. They got to be able to pull the trigger.
Oh, they look a lot nice with fucking an extra skater on the fucking, they didn't lose a skater. I mean, you might look a lot nicer.
They don't have power play.
Oh, well, Davey, you might be a minute ahead of me then.
You talking about the Vegas game or the Leafs game?
Yeah, I mean they're starting the cycling and just drop the puck into the wild zone. And we had 2 right in front shots. One was blocked by the defense and the other was wide. But yeah, they're starting to come out here with a little energy too. That's what I look at. Possession. Oh, what was that? You just sat there and let the guy get it. Oh, that's a trouble. That's trouble. Toronto has a power play to end the game with a minute 51, down 1.
Yeah, and they pulled the goalie too.
I will say the Wild look the fresher skaters right now.
I don't know what it is about them being at home, but it might be something.
Yeah, they've got a lot more speed.
Yeah, I think it is something, D. I don't know.
Right in front, Tuck. Doesn't count as a shot in goal because he never could get it off. He almost tried to take the shot with his shoulder. I don't think that counts. I'll look. I know you guys are on the over 2.5 on this Tuck guy. Nope, doesn't count. Oh, it's hit, deflected. Let's just get
like I said, I'm still on the Braves money line. It's still hanging at a decent.
Oh, we're on the Braves. We're on 4-4. Let me see if I can get on that. Braves money line. Let's see, Braves money line. That's minus 150. It's not too bad.
Oh damn, mine's a little cheaper than that, but not by much.
Oh, come on. Center of the puck. He was right there.
I can't believe the Leafs didn't score.
Right in front.
Ooh.
All right. I'll take the Braves.
6-on-4.
A minute left.
I know. Spread the fuck out.
Why don't you wait until they send on the 5th fucking skater to shoot the fucking puck? God damn it. Wait for them to send somebody else in.
Oh, that's going to be icing. Got a minute left. 43 seconds left.
Nice, Ant. Yeah. Nice lock of the day.
What was the lock of the day?
Marlins money line up 6-0. Now, if you took that for like, I don't know, 50 or 500,000 units, and you can take all them units you made and just add them to your unit count. Is that how it works?
Oh, right in front. Come on. Oh, cleared it out of the zone. That's not good. 18 seconds. Don't have the puck. No, definitely not good. Definitely not good. Last 20 seconds. Toronto hasn't touched the puck. There they go. Finally get it with 4 seconds left.
And they shit the bed.
Fucking Leafs, man.
I haven't played in like a month.
That's no excuse.
They've been fucking fighting like they have.
I mean, technically, and they lost at a shorthanded goal. So they were able to get the power play. And
but what was the fucking line on the game? They were like minus 160 or minus 170 favorites.
they were
making these lines.
But you look, but if you look at most of the hockey games, especially the first game, all the dogs won.
Exactly. That's why every time I looked at a game and I'm like, I don't know if the Caps should be plus 155.
Yeah.
And then they fucking win.
Oh, minus 10,000 out? That's all that was? Yeah. Habs win. All right.
I see what you're saying.
That's that new math. I never did that. I still use the carrying. I still carry my numbers when I'm adding. I gotta add some big numbers.
How it works. If you bet a plus 500 and it loses, was only a 25-cent unit wager. If it wins, it was a full unit. So plus 5 units of profits.
But I mean, to be fair,
are you serious? Is that really how he counted his unit account?
It seems like an awful lot of work. Like I would just,
I mean, did he really count that as a 5-unit day because he had a plus 500? Uh-oh. Cujo has returned. We're gonna go mobile here to show the small doggy. Let's see here. I mean, I guess did he really count that way? I mean, obviously you would know better than I did, but I wouldn't think that.
I don't know how many. I can't tell you how many.
I mean, I don't sit there and count a 3-unit bet if I made $5 on it there, but I'm telling you guys to take a 3-unit bet. I'm going to expect you guys to put the full unit like I did on it. Right. Then I'll count it as 3 units. I mean, if I say it's a beer bet, I'm not counting that. Hey, we won. We hit a plus 1,400 in football on a beer bet. So, all right.
Speaking of football, I'm ready for it.
I actually took some bets.
You took some football bets?
Yeah. Hold on, let me kill this. Dying. All right.
I thought you were.
How do we switch the camera?
Time about that when we were talking about it on the last.
What the heck? That is not.
That's little Milo.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I think he's eating a PlayStation. Milo, what are you eating? Hold on.
You randomly ate something, you swallowed it already. Say hi, Milo.
Yeah.
All right, let me go. That's my sign.
I know that I know that Al was involved there too, because that I think he kind of I think he was kind of speaking out about that, or like a little bit before everything kind of went to shit there.
You're on mute, Fox.
Are you really kidding me with if you bet a minus 250 bet and it loses, it doesn't count because that's too much juice to really count. Milo, get out of the trash. All right.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I guess we're going to go through one more period of this night's wild game. Is that what the plan is? And we'll talk some football and some other things. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah,
That's good, jump shot.
one more period's fine.
Yeah, I definitely do think the Amanda Nunes thing, like you could just drop 34 grand on her to make $8 is definitely the bet that you can make every year.
Hey, cash is cash. I took that Browns fans not to boo their first pick for minus 650. It's
I really think that was only a bet in Cleveland.
it was Bovada. It didn't feel great. It didn't feel
In
great
Cleveland.
about it.
In Cleveland, but we didn't count that bet. That's
I
a
know
bull.
we didn't count
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't count it anywhere. I said
He
look,
counted it in his head. He counted it in his bankroll.
Yeah, I said I'm taking this.
Dude, you know how many bets I take that you guys have no idea that I count on my bankroll? Like you guys think I'm taking like 3 props. I probably take 5 or 6 props in almost every NBA game.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's times I'm also doubling down and even tripling down when that number adjusts. But I'm not going to turn around if I gave you a 9.5 and say, "Oh, we're all back in at 7.5." I don't want anybody to lose the unit.
Don't blame you. So I see you like the first 5s in KBO, right? Is that what it is?
What's that?
You like the first 5s in KBO?
Usually, yeah.
It's just fading the pitchers, the bullpen.
Yeah, fading the bullpens. It's getting to the point. It's getting to the point now where they're starting to line these games to where, there's only 5 games. There's only 5 games a day, and 2 of the 5 are usually unbettable. You look at the total. You want the over. They got it set at 11 or 10.5. Or you want a side, and you look at the side, and it's either it's either minus 190 on the money line. Or you gotta they start the run lines are 2 runs, 2.5 runs. You gotta lay 2.5 runs to get a run line.
Crazy.
Yeah.
They have a lot of people from the MLB, the pitching.
Yeah. So there are quite a few American pitchers that are over there. So I don't know if you know Chris Flexen, who's
Yeah, he pitched for the
Seattle now.
Giants. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's pitching for Seattle now. He was over there. He pitched for KBO last year. Dave Mangden.
Magadan, yeah.
Yeah. He's over there. Wilmer Font. A couple other guys. Usually it's a safe bet. Usually it's a safe bet. the American pitchers are usually pretty good. Usually do pretty well. Had to talk him off the ledge. Yeah, I had some buddies that were, you know, the guys that I work with were, you know, big anti-Trump people, and they were freaking out because they thought he was going to win. And I think it was like the next morning where they were doing all the, you know, basically everything had been counted except for, you know, the mail-in vote. And I, you know, just looking at the map and looking at, you know, where, you know, what was left to count, I'm like, this is over. I'm like, Biden won. Like, this is over. I mean, it took them 4 or 5 days to call it, but I'm like, yeah, this is done. The Wild's coach looks like Michael Keaton. Yep, exactly. And you could go on whatever site and check the maps and see exactly see what counties were left. You saw what counties were left, and then you can go back to the previous election, or you know, you go 2016, you go 2012, figure out how those counties voted previously, and percentage of votes went each way. You can kind of figure that out. I was actually I was a poli-sci minor in college, so that's actually one of the things that I really like is elections and voting and stuff like that.
Nice. Boston's trying to come back here. We got 2 on, nobody out, down 2. Top of the lineup. All right, the Braves are up to bat. Let's go.
It's at the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah.
Still tied.
Oh no, Club Santianos Lagana gave up a goal.
Because there's so much defensive pressure leads to scoring chances. That crowd was awesome.
All right, what did I miss? Sorry, it took a while to get Milo to actually go downstairs. He actually jumped up on our bed and was like, "Nope, this is where I'm staying." But for whatever reason, we haven't figured out why. But when he's on top of the bed's too hot for him, and he just starts panting like huge. So he's lying with you and just going, like your whole body's shaking because he's panting.
Well, that's just when he's on the bed.
Good. In the same vote, and where you said I've given up sports betting for a while, you're asking me did the Giants cover?
No,
I think the Giants won like 14-1.
Yeah, garbage game that they had on
19-4
on YouTube. That was the game that they picked to put on YouTube this afternoon.
By the way, the Red Sox has got 2 men on here with 2 outs in the 9th. Down 2.
You guys on the Red Sox?
No.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said, are you guys on the Red Sox?
I don't know. I took some live bets, but I can't remember what I took. I had things coming in from Rob too, so.
So yeah, but back to football. It'll be a good season.
So yeah, I was telling you, I already took some bets. I know I complained about it and I said, who does that? But I took some bets.
You complained about it and did it.
Well, I think I did it because I saw there. I took the Jags over 6 wins. I took the Jets under 6 wins. I took the Jags Texans over 45.5 points. And I took the Giants money line on week 1.
Is that the game against Denver?
Yep.
Yeah, that line looked a little.
I just don't think it'll. I think by the time that comes, that number's going to get closer to 3, especially if they have a decent preseason.
I agree with that.
Yeah, because they just have too many weapons. So how's our Justin Turner and Mookie Betts doing?
Oh, they both grounded out.
What? We should have cashed in the very first at bet. Come on.
Nah, not yet. We need to get some more runs though.
They at least take pitches. Yeah, he threw 31 pitches in the first inning. He's not lasting. Oh, that's Price. Kelly threw 14. Come on, you guys got to take pitches. So now that we're in a little bit more in baseball, is there any futures bets I should take here?
Futures?
Yeah, I mean, let's see. You got the Red Sox, Tampa Bay, Yankees, Blue Jays, and Orioles on the East. Besides the Orioles, everybody else is by 2 games.
I mean, so preseason, I was on the Jays. Jays to make the playoffs. I still think that's probably in play. I don't know. It seems like Boston's going to kind of hang around.
Jumpshot said he covered on the alternate run line. I assume he's talking about the Giants game.
If you take, I don't know what you can get if you can get a number on Minnesota, either under win total or Minnesota to miss the playoffs. That team sucks.
Yeah, no, you're way under on them. Like I can get futures and stuff come tomorrow morning as soon as these games end.
Yeah.
So who do you think wins the East? I still think Yankees win the East. I don't think Blue Jays have enough pitching.
No, I don't think so either. I didn't like them to win the East. I liked them to make the playoffs, but and I like the Rays. I like the Rays to miss the playoffs.
Who's the Blue Jays closer?
I would say the Yankees.
Tyler Chatwood.
I would say the Yankees probably win the East.
Yeah, that's kind of where. I mean, the whole division's 25-18, or 25-19, or 26-18. I
mean, to be honest, the Yankees aren't even really hitting, and once everything warms up, and
the baseball will fly.
Yeah, the hitting's going to come around a little more.
So we like the White Sox in the Central.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Value on the Cubs for sure. There's definitely value on the Cubs. I did not expect them to be. I did not expect them to be very good.
But
I still think the Cards win the Central though.
they're not going to spend money.
The Red Sox just took the lead. JD Martinez 2-run shot.
They had 2 men on. Okay, so 3-run shot. They were down 2.
I'm watching it live on MLB Network, but on my book it says 8-7.
Okay, yeah, the 3-run shot. Yeah, they were down 2. Yeah, so
They got 1 run in, and then JD Martinez is about to hit a shot right now.
oh, okay. I see it as 8-7. Yep, yep. How's the Atlanta still 4-4? Yeah, I mean that's kind of the one thing. So I mean, take your White Sox. Obviously, you're not getting a good number on it right now to win the Central. I don't think there's anybody who's gonna. I mean, the Indians will be close, but I think the White Sox win by about 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, you could probably get some value on MVP or Cy Young. I mean, right now, I think the MVP favorite is Ohtani, AL.
Yeah, I don't know why I'd make him pitch right now.
Well, his start yesterday. They were breaking down his numbers and his velocity. His velocity was way down. It was like 5 or 6 miles an hour off. I think he's in for either they're gonna keep him from pitching. And they're just gonna keep him, in the lineup, or he might go on a temporary DL stint. So I don't know. I mean, if he keeps this up, he's a lock. Like, he's a lock for the MVP. He doesn't even, and to be honest, he doesn't even have to keep up what he's doing. He could just, like, he doesn't have, like, right now he's probably top 3 pitcher and probably top 3, top 5 hitter. Like, he doesn't have to continue to do that. I mean, he could be, basically top 5, top 10, and he would get it.
But you're not going to sit there and bet on Ohtani and a guy who can get injured. I wouldn't put anything down on a number. Who do you think is right behind Ohtani right now?
I think.
I mean, is it Corey Kluber? I mean.
Oh, I was thinking of MVP.
I mean, the MVP. Acuna is probably the next guy I would go with.
Right, but in the AL, I would look at either Bogarts or JD Martinez.
Yeah, but you don't have an AL MVP. I mean, do you have an AL MVP? No,
Yeah, you do.
You just said, oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Thought they just had
NL.
one MVP. Yeah.
Nope. No, there's an AL and NL, just like it's AL, NL, Cy Young.
I mean, the AL, the only guy that's close is Judge.
You can't bet on Judge because he's going to get hurt.
I mean, it's absolutely
I wouldn't.
Shocked that I just looked and saw who's leading the league in runs batted in.
Is it? Wait a
I'll
minute.
I'll give you three guesses.
Okay, so there's a few guys at the top of the list here that are at the top of the list in like FWAR that are weird. One of them I think is Buxton.
I told you I love
Buxton's up there.
He's not on my list.
One of them I think is Cedric Mullins.
Yeah, that's for hits and stuff like that. But I said pure RBI. It's not Cedric Mullins.
Jose Ramirez.
Nope. I'll give you 5 guesses. I'll give the chat 3 guesses unless they look it up.
Who was it? What was the question?
Who leads the league in RBIs?
AL or NL or both?
Doesn't matter.
My guess.
Nope, that's a good guess. I mean, though Bregman's not even in the top 30.
Bryce Harper.
Nope. Another good guess.
McCutcheon.
Nope. Here, I'll give you a hint. Local to me.
Cedric Mullins.
Mancini.
Yeah,
Trey
Mancini leads
Mancini?
the league in our RBIs.
Wow.
Gurriel's next, then Rafael Devers, then JD Martinez, who obviously just helped his cause tonight, and then Abreu, then Otani. To me, that's the question with Otani. I mean, just because he has a ton of home runs doesn't mean he's the MVP.
No, but it's his. I mean, overall, I mean, if he's a if you've got a top pitcher and a top hitter in one player, he's gonna win MVP. Like,
Yes, I mean, yeah, because
if he
pitches,
stays
yeah.
healthy and continues to do basically what he's been doing, he's the MVP.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you look at the other guys that are around him, and you're like, okay, these guys have similar batting numbers, but he's also pitching.
This is an absolute crap, a joke. You'd never get. I give you 100 guesses, you wouldn't get this because it's a trick question. There's one player right now, according to MajorLeagueBaseball.com stats, that leads the league in on base percentage, slugging percentage, and on base plus slugging percentage. I'd give you 100 guesses. You'll never guess it. Do you want to know why? It's an
He's a
American
pitcher.
League. It's an American League pitcher.
Yeah, and if I had to guess, it'd probably be like Dylan Cease.
Yeah, it's Dylan Cease. I guess he got one hit. Yeah, he's looking it up. He's got MajorLeagueBaseball.com.
Oh yeah, I'm looking it up. Yeah.
So I mean, that's what there. I was looking at stats and I was like, how the hell is Dylan Cease leading the league? And I'm like, wait, he pitches in the American League. How's he pitch? It's like the one time he's going to bat all year.
Yeah, that's why they always put on the bottom when like they give the stats on the broadcast. Oh, minimum 100 at bats or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
You can probably get some decent value on some Cy Youngs. I mean, what can you get on either Corbin Burns in the NL or John Means in the AL?
See, again, we talked about this earlier. Do we think that the Orioles trade John Means?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why not?
What's his contract look like?
It's nothing.
So then why trade him?
It's not even a rookie deal because this is an aberration. I still don't think he's this good. And if somebody's going to give you
take a nice next goal,
high quality prospects, then
I mean, he's had Means has had some pretty solid advanced numbers for at least a season or two.
Yeah, for about 2 seasons. But I mean,
and he's on a Orioles team that's not really, they're not really lighting it up on the offensive side. So I mean, even in close games, he probably wasn't winning.
He's 28 years old, which means most likely he's not a part of the Orioles' future.
Well, a lot of times starting pitchers don't come into their own until they hit that 30, 31, 32.
I know, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, to me, if someone's going to give me a top 25 prospect or a couple guys there, the Orioles still have major holes. You've got Rusty that's coming up in September. He'll be up there in there. Cedric Mullins is choosing to be solid. He's not an all-star, but he's a solid center fielder. Mountcastle, the jury's still out on him. And then the other guy, of course, is Mancini, who you'd probably get vilified if you traded him. But
I was gonna say you got to build your team around him.
you do. But again, there's an age difference with Mancini too. I mean, you don't generally build your team when you're trying to rebuild around 28 to 29, 30-year-old players. By
How
the
many
way,
years?
the
How
Pirates
many years is this rebuild?
well, I mean, the rebuild really is only 2 years in. That's with the new regime and everything they did. That's right when they jettisoned everybody out from the Machado deal. So that's 2 years into the play. So that's where you would look at it. I mean, the rebuild's going to be about 4 years till they start really to compete. Like, to me, John Means is exactly what Anthony says. He's an average number 3. If someone's going to overpay me based on his numbers and his no hitter, he's never going to have a better year than this.
I mean, what he kind of reminds me of is like when everybody was crazy for Matthew Boyd.
Yeah,
like
so
everybody went crazy for Matthew Boyd, and I don't know that he's. I actually think Means is better than Boyd, but
to me, it's a sell high. This is your selling high. You're selling high because he's not.
If you want to sell, then yeah, this would be selling high for sure this year.
Yeah, I mean, they were last in when Adam Jones was playing center field for the Orioles. Wasn't in the NLCS. It's been a long time since the Orioles have been in the NLCS, like never.
Boyd is trash. Calm down. I mean, not hating on your guy there, Jump Shot, but I mean, he was being talked up as they were talking like he was going to go to the Yankees and be their number 2 starter, and it was like, okay, wait a minute, like he has decent stuff, but he's not a number 2 for a World Series team. But that's what happens. That's what happens when you've got no pitching. You're willing to overpay for. The Indians have been doing it for years. They're selling 3 and 4 starters to teams as number 2 starters.
Yeah. By the way, Santos Laguna scored again too, and Pueblo had a goal disallowed, so we're up 2. We are up 2 going into halftime, and the Knights just scored. So cash that D.
Needed that.
Boom, right in the center, right there. Boom.
Mark Stone.
2-1.
Stony Stone.
So Mancini's 29 and Means is 28. I mean, that's the question there. I mean, next year, are the Orioles 1 year away? No. They're most likely 2, maybe 3 years away from competing. Yes, I agree with you that you don't always keep selling your guys because you'll never be away. But your whole point is to be the Astros. That's you signed a guy from the Astros. Oh, they're peppering the goal. They might get another one.
Well, it's you got to figure out when teams, smaller market teams, they have to line up their their young guys to all kind of come up at the same time, right? And that's what the small market clubs do.
Yep.
The Indians have kind of been doing it for years, right? You have to try and get all your guys to the majors at the same time. So sometimes that you end up with 2 or 3 stinkers of a season in those transition years. But I mean, I know they've got Rutschman was a number 1 pick, Adley Rutschman. So
yeah,
he
Rutschman.
should be.
That's what I said. Rutschman will be up in September.
Yeah, so he should be up here. Like you said, at the end of this year, and then next year he'll start his clock, and then they've got Mountcastle, So, you know, if they
But
start,
the jury's still out on Mountcastle that he might just be a 4A player.
yeah, that's true, Ant. Not every team can draft well. I mean, the fucking how many fucking number one picks or top picks of the Pirates completely blown? Guys never even make it to the majors, and when you've got a shitty team and they can't even crack the majors on a shitty team.
Yeah, but the guy essentially that's in charge of the oil rebuild there is the guy that's from the Astros. He's one of the proteges that is set up. So, I mean, this is why they're looking. I mean, you look at Baseball America and guys where they think they'll done. So, Adley Rushman's there, Grayson Rodriguez, DL Hall, but none of those guys. I mean, the Orioles got 6 or 7 guys that are in the top 100 Baseball America.
Right.
Prospects, but it's just trying to are those guys ready to go? I mean, those guys as rookies, is that what you want to do and just say, yeah, here we go?
Well, and you've got guys talking about the draft. You've got a lot of guys that are getting drafted, kids that are getting drafted out of the Dominican or whatever. You know, it's 16, 17 years old, or you got high school kids that are getting drafted, and you're not going to see them. Like, you're drafting for 5 years from now, right?
Yeah,
you
they
won't
talked
see
about
these kids
COVID.
until they're 22, 23.
But that's what they talked about. COVID's really going to hurt the islands, like the Dominican and things like that, when nobody played baseball. There were no clinics. There were no
Right.
extra things going on. I mean, if you look at their top 5, you basically have Mountcastle's there now. DL Hall is not expected till next year. Rodriguez and not expected next year. And then Heston Kjerstad is probably the best of the 3, and he's not expected in 2023.
Right.
So to me, you're looking at, unless you're going to turn around and spend money next year to add 2 or 3 more guys and hope that Rushman's the real deal.
I'm taking over 5.5 in the Knights game.
Yeah, the Braves are down 2 here with 1 out. Not good. And I laugh because everyone's like, as good as the Orioles were, it's like their best Baseball America top 100 ever. The Rays got 8 guys. And they hadn't traded anybody except Evan Longoria.
Right.
I mean, you'll see Franco soon. You'll see Patino soon. He's already been up. Brandon McKay is definitely going to be up. So. And Rosarino was the highlight of the bunch, and he's proven to be every worth what he's got. So, I mean, that's my only question with the Orioles. I mean, again, I don't think they would do with Trey Mancini because of everything he's battled through, and better went to cancer. It would be a PR nightmare.
But what do you do? You keep him around as if you're really targeting like the 2023, probably 2023, 2024.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to keep him around for his best years, which are going to be right now. And then by the time your kids are up, I mean, maybe he's not his best, but he can kind of do like player coach, mentor the young guys kind of thing.
Yeah, that's kind of thing. But I think you also talk to him and say, what do you want to do?
Sure. I mean, do you want to go to a winner or do you want to make your career here?
The Knights are going to come back and tie this. They are just there. They've got another power play.
Yeah, they're pressing hard.
Yeah, the only issue you worry is they're giving up a whole lot of energy. Right in front. My wife just might kill me for that one.
Well,
so can the Braves get a run? Nope, 2 outs. Down to the last out here, Ant. I mean, D. Why did I say Ant?
Yeah.
Yep. Right in front. Ooh, off the crossbar.
All right, Ant. Have a good one.
See you later, Ant.
See you, Ant. 4 vodka tonic, then heading to bed. Yeah, we're gonna be heading to bed soon. We got 9 minutes left.
You want these? You want these KBO plays?
Yeah,
Hell
I've
yeah.
been waiting. I've got the thing set up to ready to go here. Let me go ahead and look.
What you got?
I've got KT first 5 -1/2.
Hold on. Oh crap, we're going first 5 again. Hey, I got first 5.
There you go.
Well, that means I don't gotta like just hope.
Right, you're like waiting the whole game.
All right,
Yeah,
so we're
no,
taking.
you know,
Oh, Hanwha sucks. Okay, so we're taking KT.
KT first 5 -1/2. Kiwoom first 5 money line.
Right in front. Kawumi?
What is it?
I said we're going with Kawumi.
Yep.
Cool.
And SSG first 5 money line.
They're the best team in the KBO from what I've seen.
SSG is good. Samsung's good.
Yeah.
LG was the top team for a while. The Dinos are still getting love like they're the best team, but they're not the best team. Like they're probably the 5th best team.
All right, so I'm taking all these first 5 plays.
Yep.
I know you didn't take it, but my favorite play is I like Deucin. Why don't you like Deucin?
The price.
-130?
Oh no, I like the over in that game, and it's 10.5, and it's juiced to the over.
I don't like Lottie Giants. I don't think they're a very good team. Deucin always wins in the end.
Yeah, I think both of those pitchers are trash cans, though. Yeah.
So did your wife come over and tell you how great the Penguins were?
Yeah, right.
So when Port in your like relationship did you realize like she was a huge Penguin fan?
It's only been the last couple of years. We never really watched hockey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we never really watched hockey.
So how did she just turn around and become the Penguins?
I don't know, because they're close. They're the closest team.
Okay.
But I mean, I picked the Knights just because they're. I mean, I guess that's kind of when we started getting into hockey. It was right around the time when the Knights, started, like 4 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, Franco's pitching for Lotte. He's got a almost a 6 ERA, over 1.5 WHIP.
And we're not taking Deucin because that's
Okay. All right. Well, let me tell you about He Kwan Yo for Deucin.
He's got a 97 ERA. Have I looked at UFC?
This says his ERA is 6.23 with a 2.04 WHIP. And he's got 6 starts. He's given up 6 runs, 3 runs, 3 runs, 4 runs, 5 runs, and 0 runs.
So he's due.
He's due for a good start.
He's due for a good start. We'll
So
see.
that's-
I'll just take Deucin myself then.
That's why I did like the over in this game, but I don't like betting the 10.5s.
No, jump shot. I was really pissed at this card. I'll be honest with you. And the reason I was pissed at this card is normally you get the USF Fight Nights, and this is where you've got some huge mismatches. And you can just parlay a couple of them and be fine and take them a unit or two. But I mean, I like Jack Hermanson to win. I like Rothwell to win, but I mean that's not saying much. He's probably the biggest favorite in the card. I will tell you, there's probably about 9 fighters that I've never heard of. So I'm going to avoid Chinese. So I'm taking Carlos Esperanza, who's really not that good either. But after what we've seen of most of the Chinese fighters, they're way overrated. Yeah, Gerardo, that's who I said. I like Hermanson. I mean, because Malagoff is probably going to be in the. I haven't looked at the punching parlay to see what that is. There's a lot of toss-up fights. Cody Garbrandt, I'm not real happy with him. Font, and once again, still not there. That's going to be a really weak first fight. Should be over quickly. So Gerardo's best bet is the guy that I said I wouldn't touch. Just want to point that out. That was his best bet. Name the last Chinese fighter we actually saw win a fight.
Weili Zhang.
Who?
The girl. The girl
Okay.
that was the champion that just lost it to. She beat Nami Yunus and then just lost it back to her.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's been a while, and you're asking a question that I'm not going to know the answer to because I don't watch a ton of UFC anymore.
Why is it anymore?
Because when I watch UFC, I want to bet on UFC, and when I bet on UFC, I lose.
Okay. I
You
mean,
don't watch it?
we're gonna be back in the Apex, so I'm gonna probably look at the round bets, and there's a lot of under 2.5s. I mean, it's not real good when I look at the fighter and it's like this guy began his career when my son was born. So that's generally not something I'm looking at. Cody Garbrandt is ancient. I mean, Font is the younger guy, but is he really proven?
Ancient? What is he, like 32?
Born in 91. Yeah. 32.
How old is he?
If he was born in 91?
I mean, he hasn't been fighting. It doesn't seem like he's been fighting for more than about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. No, but I mean, he's 30 years old, but I mean, I guess it's.
And he's been injured, so it's not like he's been fighting a ton. I mean, it's some of these guys are fighting 3 times a year. I mean, I'm hard fought to fight.
I mean, I go to my one website that looks and talks about kind of one of his things. I'm not real fond to put money on a guy who basically says has a weak chin.
So Garbrandt's problem is that he, I think I don't know what your term for it is, but I think his fight IQ is low. He's easily suckered into a you know, you can kind of fool him into getting into a you know, coming in close and brawling with you when
the Knights tie it up.
Yeah,
got my 5.5 too.
What's his name did that with him? Dillashaw. Dillashaw got him. You know, he's got a bad temper, and he got in close with Dillashaw, and Dillashaw knocked him out.
Yeah, I mean,
but that was when Dillashaw was, you know, he was on those horse steroids.
Yeah, I mean that's the same thing I saw. I mean, what I've seen on most of these Japanese fighters, they can't. If you got anybody who could do any kind of a takedown, they're done. They're all strikers. They're really powerful strikers, but they're all strikers. I mean, you should lean font, but I mean, again, I still don't want. I look at one site, the one site I showed you, and it's talking about like the breakdowns and the weaknesses, and it literally says has a weak chin. I'm done. I'll take the under, because even if he's gonna
That's
gonna
probably
win,
a good bet.
the other guy's gonna beat the crap out of him. All right, hold on. I'm trying to take the other side in the wild. Because I took that plus 360. So now I can just turn around and say I won something.
I do love watching Cody fight, though. He's an Ohio guy. His I don't know if you remember it, but when he beat who did he beat for the belt? The guy that does the announcing, Carlos.
Bruce Buffer?
No, the guy who does the ring the commentary.
DC?
No, God, DC, Jesus, it's like twice the size.
Well, I know. That's why I was trying to sit there and go. I mean, Paul Felder?
Jump shot, and Gerardo know who he is.
Paul Felder?
Freaking, no, his name's Carlos. I forget. Anyway, that fight where he won the belt. Is it Condit? I don't think he does the commentary, does he?
No.
Anyway, the fight that he beat him for the belt, where he was like, his movement was just insane. Like, dude couldn't even hit him. Like, he just kept, he would go forward, and he was all over the place. I've never seen. That was an incredible fight to watch, and that was the fight where he won the belt.
Yeah, I mean,
it's been a few years. It's been probably 4 years.
I don't know how I'm going to. Again, like I said, I'll take the under, and I'll be perfectly fine.
That's probably the best way to bet it. Dominic Cruz, Jesus, yeah, Dominic Cruz.
I mean,
I kept saying Carlos.
Is Magaloff? I see all over Twitter and everything. It was that, but I mean, he's minus 600. He should win.
Yeah, he did jump shot. That was a crazy fight. That was one that just, there's a handful of fights you watch that just kind of sticks in your memory. That was one of them.
Yeah, the Felicia Spencer fight should be a pretty decent fight. Another goal by the Vegas. We're up 3-2.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
I took Santos team total over 2.5 with Ray Jr.
Best of luck.
Man,
I like Santos, but they've already beat Pueblo 3 times in the last 3 years, 2-0.
And that arena is fucking quiet now.
This is a play. The goalie just fumbles it, leaves the puck right there on the doorstep.
I don't know what happened. Like from the first period to the second period, something happened, and the Knights are playing like their hair's on fire.
Yeah, had a whole bunch of the
Yeah, what's your take on the Felicia Spencer fight? Jump shot?
They had a whole bunch of what? See?
Oh, the little sniffers.
Get them horse steroids.
Yep.
They shot him up with the. They shot him up with the Medina Spirit special.
Let me say that was piss. Somebody pissed on the hay.
Well, I mean, they've said 3 different things now on what's going, but I mean, that's actually a big deal because if he gets banned for life, I mean, that's
people got cashed out their beds. Shit.
You already get your bet at that track as soon as the race is over. Whatever's declared is it. That's it.
Doesn't matter if you cheated.
Nope. Which is designed to basically prevent cheating, but I look at it and go, well, I don't know how. Because if I win and you pay me out, and I know that horse was doped up, then guess what? I won. That's why I doped him. I mean, that's oh, they're in trouble. Here they come again. Oh, he fanned on it. Couldn't get it out. Got stuck on the stick. Swinging around. Knights look like they're on a power play, but they're not. Right in front. Oh, feeds the crease. Kept in, though. Right to the point. Feeds the right flank. Shot. Pad save. This is going to be a good win by the Knights. At least we can take home a couple wins. Yeah, I looked at the Santos Laguna, and I just took the Laguna draw no bet for second half. It wouldn't shock me that they win 2-0. It wouldn't shock me if it goes over 2.5. The issue is not Santos Laguna. Pueblo typically can't score. They're not a high-scoring team. So jump shot says Spencer should out grapple Dumont. She's gone 10 rounds. Nunez and Geiberg. I think that's Cyberg combined. I like her to win. Probably goes the distance. Okay. Yep. All right. I'll be on that. I'll take that. I do like these in there because I can get on ESPN. I don't have to worry about the other stuff.
Vegas on a power play.
Is the main event Rob Font versus Cody Garbrandt? That's the main event? Did something get canceled? The main event is a guy who has a weak chin? And I guess, it's going to be nice because they're just going to go out and slug around. But
Oh,
jump shot, that's the main event. Was there another main event that got canceled? I mean, this seems... I don't think either of these guys are main event guys. Am I missing something here? He said the Joker was not expected. It was supposed to be on this card. I actually like that fight. I like Claire Manson to win. That should be a decent fight, but yeah. I think my thing has it all screwed up. You said Tafa's a tune-up fight, but Tafa's only a 180 favorite. Yancy Medeiros to win. Okay, that's your dog play at plus 100. I think I'm going to have to wait and see what the order.
Day, right?
We got 2 days. I got to wait to see the order. According to mine, all these fights are all at 7 o'clock, so I don't know the order. So if I'm taking a parlay, I want to make sure that I'm closing there. Like according to mine, like the Font fight is the first fight, and it's the main event. That's why I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. All right. By the way, the only guy not hitting in the Dodgers game are the 2 guys we took.
What's the score?
2-0. But so Betts is 0 for 2. Muncie's 1 for 2. Turner's 0 for 2. Smith is 1 for 2. Taylor's 1 for 2. Pujols is 1 for 1. And I'm not counting Gavin Lux and Susugo, who they just got from the Rays.
Who got him? Who got Setsugo?
The Dodgers.
No shit, I didn't know that.
They gave him away for a pack of gum. I'm not sure why the Rays traded him.
Yeah, me either.
He was DFA'd, though. My guess is they realized he's not worth $6 million.
I was gonna say he must not have been performing at all.
I mean, they signed him to a 2-year, $6 million deal. So, I said, somebody else could pay him. Okay, no, it's the end of the period. All right, so we lose the Braves. That was the only live baseball play we did. Boston did win that game. We've got 2 baseball plays with the Dodgers, but I think only one was actually official. We lose Tampa Bay. Did we give? Yeah, we talked about Tampa Bay. Give Tampa Bay. We hit the over 9.5. If anybody tailed, we hit Pittsburgh live money line. That was good. We lose Toronto. The Knights were up 3-2, and we got a power play. So that should be looking good. NBA, we lose Bertans. We lose Westbrook. Washington -3 or the money line is what D gave. That cash is only by 37 points. Actually 27 points. The over goes way over. Never close. We hit the Washington team total over 58. So we got some wins. We got some losses. I don't think it's going to be a massive night, but if we can get these last 2 plays in and maybe one of the baseball plays can hit, we can get about 2 or 3 units. But hopefully we'll still have it. We'll be able to make some money here. We've got some KBO plays tomorrow, so hopefully that'll help us as well. There, I gave some soccer plays out. I'll post most of those in the Discord. That's there, but I think we'll call it right here because we said it's the end of the period. And I got to clean up the dishes. But other than that, thanks everybody for joining us. Glad to see 4 people on the show. Glad to see people talking. We've got Rich doing his deuces thing here on his bye. Thanks. And who knows, but the next time we meet, we may have another Indians no-hitter hitting against.
Oh. Come on.
I mean, really. I mean, well, his wife was giving him shit all night for the Pittsburgh, so I assume I got the green light to do it. No, but I mean, how to me, when the Orioles threw a no hitter, it's kind of like, does that like feel bad? As like, oh crap, we gave up another no hitter.
It's the launch angle. The teams that are getting no hit are the ones that are using the most analytics and launch angle. They also lead in their top teams in launch angle and home runs.
Exit velo.
Yeah, they're encouraging home runs. So none of these. We've kind of discussed it in the Discord a little bit. None of these kids that are coming up anymore, and nobody hits for average. I mean, if you look at all the young players, a lot of them, a lot of these kids are hitting like 220, and they're supposed to be like studs. They are not teaching it anymore. I was listening to Wade Miley talk today on that Reds Giants game, and he was talking about the young pitchers that are coming up, and he's like, it's incredible what they do. He's like, these kids, they throw 100 miles an hour. He's like, they all can throw 100 miles an hour. He's like, but none of them can really pitch. He's like, none of them really know how to do anything except for blow you away with fastball. He's like, and that's not always going to work.
Right.
So
No, not in the major leagues. And I mean, and that's kind of what you're dealing with. But I mean, if I was a guy and I played baseball and that was the thing, that's all I'd be doing. I mean, that's how you get the salary. I get the salary because I hit 20 home runs. I don't get the salary because I bat 282.
that's what the teams are. That's what the teams are encouraging.
Yeah.
You know, especially the
point.
teams
Everybody
that are
wants to be
heavy
on-
in the analytics.
Well, I
point.
mean, the analytics tell you get a run automatically when you hit a home run. When I get a guy on first and a guy on second, except for Moneyball, that would tell you the opposite. That you get a runner on, your percentage increases of you getting a run. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how many guys. I don't know how many guys in the majors now can throw triple digits, but there's only the top ones can tell you where it's going.
Well, the question is not throwing triple digits. The question is throwing triple digits and making movement. I mean, Billy Koch can throw triple digits, but he had no idea where it was going.
Right. Yeah.
He could.
Yeah, I mean the Indians got 3 guys at the back end of that bullpen that can hit 100 on every pitch.
Kelly's Dylan.
Yeah,
He got 6.
and I mean,
strikeouts. Wow.
yeah, Mike.
Yeah, Merrill Kelly.
Cy Young.
Merrill Kelly is not a bad pitcher.
I mean, they had to have somebody. You gave up Robbie Ray. You gave up the other guy they had. I mean,
Well, they got Bummy. They got Bumgarner. He's burned me a few times this year.
yeah, and he's a guy who's ancient though.
Yep.
All right, fam.
I mean, he's still solid. Yep. All right.
All right, guys.
Sounds good. Take it easy, everyone. See you
See
next
ya.
week. We'll see you in the Discord. Goodbye.
Yep.